Hey guys.
Howdy, ma'am.
Excuse me. Respect your streamer. Me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. See how this goes. Keep an eye on that for later.
Hello.
I am just finishing things up. YouTube is... Chat is on the computer. Laptop. Hey guys. I was playing... What's the game called? Minecraft. Literally all day. I meant to get work done today. I did not. Tomorrow I'm gonna get a lot of work done and just not play Minecraft. I was finishing up a mob farm, and then I was like, huh, this is really inefficient compared to the other one I saw. So I called over my friend, and I'm like, hey, can you come like take a look at what's wrong? Why is, do you know why mine isn't working as well? He's like, okay, let's go up, see what you got. He goes up, and he's like, oh, Jesus Christ. The fuck is this guy doing? So apparently, the mob farm I have been using with my friends, and now the one I have now that I've copied, was an 8-floor trap door to trick the mob's pathfinding one, whereas mine was like a single floor with some water. So no wonder, no wonder it was so inconsistent or inefficient. My current one is now producing much better, and I'm getting a lot of good XP. I maxed my armor. I've got, aside from like respiration and I guess like swift sneak of the pants, respiration, and aqua affinity on the helmet, all the main ones, right? Prot, thorn mending and breaking, feather falling, and depth stride in the boots. Got all of those. I have a almost maxed or a pretty much maxed sword and a maxed axe, and I'm working on a bow now. The execution happens at 9:45 today. There's an execution happening in like a couple of hours. So once the stream ends, I have to leave and I immediately go back to like playing Minecraft. So we have our limited time for this stream. We can't go late today. And we're here playing more Astroneer. We are now about in the time where we may as well... I should probably duplicate this just to be safe.
Let's go late.
No, I can't. I have to be there for the... They're doing speeches. We're going to line them up, we're going to kill them, and we're going to show them what burners get.
Have ye heard of show aid not tell aid?
Have you heard of show not tell... I can't do any of this. That's a literature concept, not a streaming concept. So that's been fun, and tomorrow I'm just going to have to get like a lot of work done in exchange. Because I didn't get anything done today. Oh yeah, the sky is still broken. I'm sure it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? So what were we doing last time? 5,000 bytes. The research is still ongoing. Large shuttle needs 2 exochips, titanium alloy, ceramic. We have gas, which is an
I'm
important
sure it'll
part.
fix itself.
So we're gonna need big containers of... We got tungsten zinc there. We're gonna need big containers of the resources
Tis
from
why
this
these
planet.
streams thy lack aid.
This why thy streams thy lacketh. It doesn't do Shakespearean English very well. I'm actually going to be reading Hamlet. Why are you speaking like this? I'm going to be reading Hamlet pretty soon. I have a justification to speak like this. What the hell are you talking about? Aluminum to ceramic. Do I have aluminum? Not a lot if I do. I think I just don't. Let me go find some aluminum, get a thing built. I guess we should actually... Titanium alloy, ceramic is easy, and chips we have. So it's just the titanium alloy. Quite expensive. Nitrogen, oh, so we can only get this back in the home anyway. So we just want to get 2 big bunches of the thing. 2 big cases of the stuff. And we're going to load that up and bring it back. Which means we're actually not going to bring, like, the zinc back, I guess. We want to bring the tungsten, though. I guess we have 3 spots, so we can bring 3 of them. We can bring tungsten and 1 from each place. Oh, we need gas, too.
I shall not tell you none.
I can put tungsten in my backpack because we need less of it. And then I'll bring a hematite. I'll bring 1 of iron,
hey
1 of
guys.
titanium, and a big thing of this. Hey, Harold. Actually, it's better if I bring the tungsten back, because I can stick this stuff in my backpack, because I can't put it in any sort of bigger storage anyway. And that's where the biggest storage I have access
I don't
to right
fuck
now.
th know how they th speak dvh aid.
I don't fucketh know how they speaketh. I don't fucketh. Oh, right, we got auto extractors going. I forgot about these. What is it? Is this on the aluminum? Or do I have this on? Is this on Titanite? Laterite, yeah, there we go. Let me grab a couple of those from you. It's gonna get the laterite, and we're gonna stick some more of those on like hematite and stuff. We're gonna see if I can find any. I think I might want to explore a bit, because if I can find explosives, and I can if I can blow up a. Actually, no. If this planet has explosives, there's the plant explosives. So if I can just bring a couple of black boxes next to one of the plant explosives, we can get some more chips, make some more of those things, and then I guess we can't make the second or the 3rd tier of ship anyway. We don't have this. We don't have the stuff for that, but we can make more auto extractors. So that'll be the goal. Start auto extracting hematite and titanite. And just keep the research flowing too. What's this?
God, ye sure like digging up rocks, not as much as me likes treasure.
He's gone. Why have you gone
You
Shakespearean?
can't tell me that red cube looks edible.
I don't know. It is frozen argon, which to be clear, right? Again, I think I've told you this before. For argon to be frozen, it would have to be something like a fraction of a degree Kelvin. In other words, this frozen argon is sitting around negative 273 degrees Celsius. Make sense, right? I can only imagine it's like negative 2 billion in Fahrenheit. So do with that information what you will.
This block of meat does look appetizing.
Tis block of meat. Tis would be like that is. What you're saying is that is block of meat does look appetizing. You know, some words were just the same, right? Like they had tis for like that is. Most words were just the same. What the fuck? Where did this come from? I like moved my leg and there's a ball of my hair under it.
TF.
My legs have secretly started using wigs. I think someone just
Ye
joined.
shall
That's
not
maybe a-
tell it me how I shall torgade.
I'll useth those words which I desire. Your jurisprudence is not affable, you meandering fool. No, I need a better insult. You meandering boff swaddler. That should sufficiently confuse anyone joining the stream for the first time. No. Okay, let's get the auto extractors going then. We already have one. What have I been using to power it? I think I just, like, gave it a wind station, right? I think I did. I'm not gonna check. Can't be bothered. Chip, steel, tungsten carbide, rubber. We can make at least a second one, and then we can get it working on the titanium. Steel, tungsten carbide, rubber. There's
But
rubber.
hey, at least you know who is talking right now.
That's true. I can't argue at that point. Well done. So that's, steel needs a carbon.
So is ye going to tell me what happened at my time of departure?
Just need tungsten carbide. When are we at what period in time are we referring? Carbon and tungsten. I need more organic, I think, actually. Oh, is that a fluid? Man.
Why are y'all talking all fancy like?
To counteract the southern influence being used by Harold here. And I'm to be clear, right? I can't do an accent, so don't try to encourage that.
Well, I was not at your presence a fortnight ago.
But accents are far out of my range!
Hi.
Hey, Robin. I don't have any power. How have all your days been? Like I said before, I've just been playing Minecraft and not getting work done all day, which is, you know, what a life to live. Responsibilities
Man, Robin,
that you don't
joined
do.
at the wrong time. Goop. Ill of cats.
That's a sufficient day. That's good enough. You don't need much more. Okay, so once this finishes, make some carbon. And then we make the tungsten carbide, another auto
First
extractor.
thing he hears is Toad voice.
That is very unfortunate, that's true. Wind turbines need aluminum ceramics. So we're gonna need more. I'm gonna need to bring up more aluminum. I'm gonna need more ceramic. Getting more resin as well. I need to reload the soil thing. Because I'm definitely need to keep the centipede running. Fall off. Okay, tungsten carbide. I'm gonna get more laterite.
Is the speak of Toad considered an accent?
The speak of Toad. I don't think so. I don't really. It's more of a pitch. It's more of a pitch and a volume thing than an
The speak
accent.
of Toad sucks. I have 3000 hours 2000 RAFK.
1,000 hours in this game is still good. I only have 2 plugged in. I don't know if I have I guess I have 1,000 hours. I have over 1,000 in Minecraft. 2,000 AFK. Oh, that's... I guess we're walking with this.
Accents are just different pitches and tones.
But not really. Not in the same...
I hate 12K on FN. Have.
What's FN? Fortnite? What was I about to say? No, accents are like different ways of pronunciation, right? Like, a French accent is you're pronouncing things fundamentally differently than you would be if you were in English, right?
I had the same thought, grass. 800000 rape.
Srape? What? What is srape? But like, that word, right? In English you would say srape. In French you'd say swap. Right? A's get pronounced fundamentally different between languages. pronunciation is the main thing that changes with accents. I mean, I guess there is other like things with like pitch and tone and stuff, but I feel pronunciation is much more important. That there.
Trade stuff.
Oh, scrap. Ah, yes. Grab the tungsten carbide. You have 800,000 scrap. Holy. Ceramic and aluminum.
Yes, I do. Efficient trader.
Well, you gotta be careful. I've imprisoned all of my recent traders. Well, not trader, villagers. I've imprisoned all those villagers willing to trade.
I haven't 2 horses in me shack.
You haven? So you don't have 2 horses in your shack. How is this relevant? This is a mistake. Ancient Shakespearean was a mistake. We're gonna need a platform yet, so I'll... Do I have room for... I don't know if I have room for 3 of these. Is that there? We gotta run as much as we can while the wind blows, because we're gonna completely lose power as soon as it stops. We've got 2 printers going. Actually, it's not even that bad. I think the air thing alone uses more than both printers combined. This one's only 5%. Yeah, the printers
I
do
thought
nothing.
y'all were talking about what we've got.
I don't know. I suppose.
I took all my free and stuff, ha ha ha.
Theft is fun. That being said, that's not exactly, but it's very close to what the execution tonight is happening for. Someone took a bunch of diamonds and stuff and threw them in lava in the server. So, shortly after stream, I have to go back onto the Minecraft server so we can execute a guy. It's gonna be fun. You know, standard server fun, you know, executing the guilty. Let's go find Titanite, and then we'll come back to the extractor. As much as I have to say, please don't spam that, it is very funny to see TTS, like, throw up over
Why
itself.
not let them swing from the trees?
Trying to pronounce Hogok. We drowned his treehouse. That's why. Where is... See more research. I'm not seeing... Maybe I leave this. Have we found Titanite at all? I don't know if we've actually found any titanium.
If you do that again, you'll be timed out, increasing the amount of time you do it. No.
It doesn't do no, though. Imagine if someone could type no, and TTS would just go, no! Like, if it actually, like, played an extended sound effect or something. That would be absolute hell, and is a terrible idea, but would be very funny for a couple of minutes.
No, 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 no.
You're tempting Ken right now.
Eyes pink heart shape.
There's more laterite. There's death. long as I don't stray too far from that. There's an exploding one.
Sire, shall I order the execution? Hourglass purple sand orange, popcorn yellow striped smile, face turquoise speaker shape, fish orange wide eyes, clock turquoise looking up.
Though this decision may be ultimately regrettable, prepare thy gallows. Is this the right way? Fuck, I'm lost. Found it. Okay, there's a boomaloon over there. We'll be able to use that on the black boxes to get more parts. Why is there no Titanite here? This is so weird. Oh, I'm dying.
Robin Lovett, you have been accused and convinced of spamming and posting more than one emoji at once.
Convinced? Robin, you've been convinced.
Convicted.
Do you have autocorrect on? How'd you get convinced out of convicted? Where? I'm gonna have to go down a layer for any close Titanite. This is ridiculous.
Must have been faulty ink. Ah yes, a misspelling in the government case file. Ken is going insane part 2. Or pen.
Okay, here's a question, right? How many people do you think misspelling has killed? How many people have died as a direct result of something being misspelled? Not typed down, not put down wrong, not the wrong word. Something being misspelled.
At least one.
There is no Titanite, jeez. I'm gonna try going down and we'll see what happens. See if we can find anything on the next layer down. Because surely, right? You'll have some government document, like some weird obscure case where like a murderer gets let go because of something like that, and then somebody else dies. I mean, that's not why most murderers murder. I guess a gang member, that could be it, right? Someone dies because a gang member got released. Because that organized crime is different from most murder. You release most murderers, there's not going to be another murder. Might be some other crimes. But other murder isn't actually all that likely. Unless it's gang-related, in which case it kind of jumps up a bit. That's why gang-related stuff is usually left out, because then it's like the crime is the intention, so it doesn't give you a proper appraisal of like a society's
14,328.
That's very specific. Hey, Labib. Damn soil. I'll keep an eye out for the actual doing the soil. I guess let's bring this.
Point 3.
Make some tethers and we'll start bringing this down.
Haven't checked if true, but a guy who had like 7 kids with his daughter had been set free.
I mean, like that kind of thing's probably got like a limited sentence you're allowed to impose. What were the ages of these? Maybe I don't want to actually question this. I can guess where. Is there any chance it happened to be in the Bible Belt state starting with an A? Actually, isn't Arkansas also in that region? Does it start with A and end with Bama?
Haven't thee met Labab prior this stream? Labab accused me of going insane. Alabama. It was Texas.
Texas? Close enough. I got Bible Belt right. Okay, this is just gonna kind of go.
Haven't done the research,
there.
but I've heard it.
That's probably fine. Where did I put the other thing? Did I leave that over here somewhere? Also, this is not the correct arrangement. That needs to be like there.
I'm spreading misinformation I don't know.
Throw that one there. There we go. Lost my platform too.
I don't lie, I just misinform. I also indulge in the spreading of misinformation.
Lying and misinforming are like very similar in their goals and effects. Lying is just another form of misinformation. There it is. I will leave those there, and I'm just going to tunnel down again. That's a nice, sturdy line. The way the digging works, I really like. You see all like the dark lines that appear, that almost look like they're like separations in the rock, right? And you see how they like move out as you dig through it. I find that very cool. That like those are supposed to be like 3D objects in the ground, which probably aren't actually rendered, but those would all be like in the ground, and you're just revealing them as you walk. There we go. There's lots of titanite. There it all is. Found it.
I think the original quote was the opposite. I don't misinform, I just lie.
It's probably like the less... There's a problem with how this is going to have to work. Hang on, I think I can make this work well. There we go. Ta-da! That'll be a nice way to get to a third level. There's more titanite. There is so much titanite. You just have to go down one more level. It's all over the place here. What is that? What is this?
It's not lying if everyone believes you.
Yes, it is. Okay, lying is intentionally giving incorrect information. Or sometimes... This is a thing I saw on Corner Gas the other day. Hank's talking about, you know what I hate? When people make an honest mistake and then say they lied. Like if I say earlier I was playing Stardew, no wait, I lied, I was playing Minecraft. Right? Is that a lie? Does a lie need intention? Because knowledge is, in one way, a true justified belief. That's one interpretation of what knowledge is, right? A true justified belief. But what is a lie? Does a lie have to... Is a lie only a lie if it was intentional, or is it a mistake? Probably a mistake. I realize this isn't like losing oxygen here. This is part of a solar panel. Let's just research. I'm gonna stick it on this one, although that might run out quite quickly, and then we'll have to like move it over to that patch afterwards, or the bit on the ceiling, which is gonna be significantly harder to actually get the extractor onto. But
then why you not accuse the people who lied about unicorns being not of fiction?
Well, okay, they could have just been stupid. Okay, so we need a third category, right? There's a lie, a mistake, and...
No, cause lying normally involves a conscious decision to mislead versus just plain lapse in memory.
Exactly.
Pokemon But With Guns was released today.
What? Nice conversation about, mistakes and lies and what the differences are and maybe how they should be punished differently we could have gotten into next. Pokemon with guns. Please go on.
Peak.
I must know more. This is literally going to extract like a single piece and then fail.
I watched Charlie's video.
Is this Charlie Climeskull or is this Charlie the other guy? Who is the other guy? Like the long-haired guy. Probably long hair, right? Is Slimeskull's name Charlie?
Moist.
Yeah, Moist. Is this Slimeskull or Moist? Oh, you're saying Moist. Okay. I thought you were just like correcting what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the one, Moist. So is it him or the other one? Says Moist again. Yeah, I know it's Moist, but it wasn't him.
Do you mind telling me how to spell peasants?
Throw an F in the middle.
Peasant.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Peasant. That thee dearly.
That thee dearly.
Thank.
Thank. You're not ancient Shakespeare, you're just a caveman. Ooh, thank. Now here's the big brain, right? What we do... Now that one's full. Utter genius. Whoop. No, stop. That one's gotta go on the bottom. Utter genius. I don't actually need any moment. I should probably get some resin going though.
I was correcting my mistake.
Oh yes, thank thee dearly. You gotta put like an asterisk to know it's a correction. I thought you were just trying to be Shakespeare again. What did I come back for? I need plastic and glass. Oh, I need to get more soil then. Okay, let's go dig more mountain up. This is important. I'm gonna bring you with me. Is it just me or is everything tilted? This isn't flat. What? Is my screen misaligned to the planet, or is that tilted?
Yes, I shall writhe an astrid. Tilted like tilted towers?
Like, does it look... Yeah, it's sideways. It's like, the left side is higher here. And the right side here, one side of the planet is higher than the other one here. Am I on a giant hill? I think I might be. Oh, there we go. I should run tethers out here so I can actually have power while I'm doing this.
I do not see what you mean.
The thing is tilted. The planet, the hill, the whatever. It's a tilt. How do you not see the tilt?
What game is this?
This is Astroneer. You go to other planets, you steal all the resources, and then you colonize them.
Ass rear.
Ass rear, yes. Yeah, welcome to Ass rear.
Did you know if you were to take Earth and shrink it down so you can hold it, it'll be smooth? Will we get a Terraria stream in the near future? Near.
Probably not. I would say, I would call it
Seems like great value version of Stardew Valley.
It's not. These are different games, to be clear. It's just a worse quality Hollow Knight. Which in and of itself is just Stardew Valley, but better. So obvious, you guys. How could you have fallen for this? This is not like flat either. That's still not flat. I want give me like flat with planet curvature. I need the alignment mod for that, I think.
I is a great value version of Shakespeare said.
A great value version of Shakespeare. Look at my poetry. It's like Shakespeare, but better.
How does this game work? I just see blue and white and things happening.
So you normally go around gathering, like, resources. Right now I'm just sucking up soil. I'm just, like, consuming this mountain to give to this pot. Normally you would go around gathering resources, like... There's actually none on screen right now, which is really rare. There you go, those. You go gather resources like those, and then you... I don't have any in my bag either. You get them into slots like this. And then you use those to build things, to expand, to go to other planets and build more things. We're currently on our 3rd planet. You start on a place called Silva, which is like Earth. And then you go to its moon.
So basically any other space game?
Somewhat, yeah. But there's less, like, there's less robots and automation. There is still some, but it's still a lot smaller of a degree.
I do not see. I'm just writing on a piece of paper to talk to the people in my head.
What does that even mean? Why are you writing on paper to talk to the voices in your head? What is the context behind these words? We need a fanfiction.
I shall look into getting a lobotomy.
Lobotomies are actually cool. To be able to have a second person to talk to in your head. Apparently, you can also do something similar with lucid dreaming.
This chat is a mess.
That's true. You can like talk to people. You can talk to yourself in a lucid dream, but it's like it's another part of your subconscious.
It always been.
It always has been.
I disagree. I think it's just me.
But you're not, like, talking for the other... Right? Because I can have a conversation between myself and someone else in my head, but I'm talking to the other person. Like this, you can have a conversation between yourself and another part of yourself without actually thinking for them. They'll just respond naturally how they think, right? So you can examine how you think about things. What is this? Oh, just garbage. Nice. Popped out on the other side.
This chat is mainly Ken going insane with CT speaking every hour. Fun fact, talking to yourself is actually normal.
Yes, it very much so is. Only 3 more. After we refill this, we're gonna not have to like do this for a while yet. I think the first time we did this, we hadn't actually filled up the soil thing either. But we also need a lot less soil now. We needed a whole lot of resin to start. I guess we didn't start with this anyway, though.
Lavab, have you been here before or is this your first time? He speaks as he knows me.
How much oxygen do I have? My battery is going to run out if I don't go back and suck up quickly.
I've been here before on the I think 3-year-old Among Us stream.
Really? I thought your name looked familiar, but 3 years would have been a long time. I've not been streaming for 3 years. What? No, thanks. Something's wrong there. Your name looks familiar, but I've not been streaming for 3 years, so there's some sort of issue here.
False information. I don't know, man.
Well. Oh well, whatever. Maybe you've been here, maybe you haven't. Nice to meet you. Possibly again. So now we just plug this back in, and then we hopefully just can ignore soil for the rest of our duration here. We won't actually be out here that much longer. Let me... This can go on here. I just gotta get the resin off the counter. Manual output. Well.
He or they must not remember correctly. Sometimes things seem longer than they are.
That's true. I look back at old YouTube videos sometimes, and I'm like, what do you mean that was 4 years ago? There are certain... Hang on, this is a great example. Let me look up this example. Okay, I'm typing into YouTube, right? I'm typing into YouTube
The last full
search.
Among Us stream was 1 year ago.
No, it wasn't. Well, maybe full. No, that can't be right. That can't be right.
Time to make a cult.
Okay, this is so wrong, right? I looked up Wilbur... This is so wrong. Wilbur Water Rising in YouTube, right? It's 4 years old. That is not 4 years old. That is nearing 3 at the most. I remember when this came. It is not 4 years old. I remember when the Skyblock, but every 30 seconds a random item spawns thing. That series, I was watching that as it came out, and that is 4 years old. That
Besides
is not...
the less than 30-minute stream of
That can't
Among
be
Us.
right. There is no way that is 4 years old. Hang on 1 second.
I went to see it in theaters.
Okay, sorry. Don't drop that. Okay, I need glass. Okay, this is what we actually got the soil for. Give me quartz. Quartz will make glass. Carbon compound is plastic. Let's actually make a couple of these. I'll need at least 2 of these, so let's make a couple.
My god, what is tis howling?
Kids howling? Okay, there's one. Start making glass. 2.
I've been in the channel for like a year apparently since I found you from the Battle Cat stream and it says they are a year old.
Wow. I feel it must have been a bit longer than that. Are you able to see the upload date of the Battlecat stream? There should be like a specific date we can see for that kind of stuff. Medium resource canister. If not, I can look. I definitely have access to the upload dates. That should be publicly available.
I could check, but I'll leave stream.
Okay, let me take a look then while we're waiting for this print. Apparently you can also upload videos straight from YouTube Studio now.
I feel as if I was birthed 7 months ago.
Okay, July 14th, 2022. So that was about 18 months ago, a year and a half. I don't need 3 res in my back. I'm gonna set another one of these down. I may as well print another large platform B. And then I'll need more... medium wind turbine. Don't lose the ceramic. And go. Okay, now question is, where did I leave it? Down here. Here we go. Is it already empty or is it not on? Not on. Lovely. Why would you need to turn something on? Don't be ridiculous. Okay, that will start taking in this. I think I might have to be given one first. Oh yeah, I guess it only needs 2 actually, doesn't it? 4 wouldn't actually do anything. I could stick a battery on it, that'd help. I could stick like 3 in a big battery. Although we need lithium for the battery. Can we get a trade center actually? Hang on. I might be able to get a trade platform already. Chip, iron, tungsten. Yeah, we can get a trade platform called lithium. We can get a battery for those. Chip, iron, and tungsten. Do we have a black box on this planet somewhere? I think I remember seeing one. I don't know where I would have put it, though. Like, if it's not right here next to our things, we probably don't have
I
one
found
here.
you on July 27, but the stream I found you was on July 19 and 2022. The more important question is, when's tis streams from thy portable device?
God, that would have been, like, close to 2 years ago now. Streaming for 2 years feels also very wrong. I feel like I've been streaming for, like, a year. But it's thrown off by the fact that like it's already been several months on PlayStation. It was much longer than that on mobile. At least recently that has been throwing me off. Our power is dying rapidly. Yes, so we might not have a black box then. So without a black box we are limited with chips now. There are more on the home planet, so we will still be able to get more chips there to actually make the thing. But we might have to, like, move one of our, extraction machines to the surface to the iron, or we can just mine the iron
Is your
itself.
Discord still alive?
Alive is a strong word. Discord is... I think CT and Ken go there once in a while. I post updates to the streams. I post stream notifications. And literally nothing else. So, the Discord is in your hands. I've given Ken permission to, like, fix stuff with it, too. He's got, like,
Once
editing
we
privilege
ever
of
get
some
back
sort.
to the portable device, it feels empty without the woman.
Oh, woman.
Lava
What does that mean? Nine. Alive. It has so many implications, right? What do you mean by alive, right? There's so many ways to interpret it. Just impossible to
Ironically,
answer.
the stream was called Cat Girl Obtained.
Maybe this is why I still don't have a girlfriend. I just had a cat girl all along. This is already empty, isn't it? Now the battery's just dead. Right, I'm supposed to be... I need a... black box. You know what we can actually do? We have iron. We can make a big tractor and go looking for something like a black box.
The women who narrates the letters.
Ah, yes. We lose TTS lady. Okay, let's start making a big tractor then. Or a big, truck of whatever sort. What's it called? Rover, that's it. Let's make a rover. Large rover seat, medium rover. This is what we're looking for. I think there is actually a large rover.
And I'll be forgotten.
But that needs chips. Medium rover is actually pretty cheap by comparison. 2 plastic and a rubber. Okay, carbon, please make me compound. And rubber is going to need organic and resin. I'm gonna need more organic, more resin,
just
and
so
more
without her.
Something else. I should probably make like a bunch of these things out of all the soil I have. Right now it's just like sitting on the same couple of trays and I have to produce every time I want something. Do I have no compound? I don't seem to. I can bring more research up. It still wants more of that. The rover will also be able to bring back more research. We will need some sort of seed. 2 plastic and compound for that. Okay, I'll need organic and resin. So let's just make a bunch of both. Let me take that and switch these.
Dear CT, you are forgotten by the great Lord Grass whether or not the woman narrates it.
I don't know what you're talking about, guys. There's no one named CT in my chat. It's just Ken. There's Ken, there's Ken, a couple more Ken, and then there's Ken. You don't have other people here. Okay. Medium rover, 3,750. Begin. And you make...
Sure, I'm sorry to inform you that I have multiplied and now there is 5 of I.
That can't be good.
I meant to say sire, great leader.
I need more space. I'm gonna borrow slash completely steal that. Oh no, fuck, I'm so stupid. Hang on, turn off. I'm stupid. I don't want to be turning that into carbon. Fuck me. Whoops. I should have put that over here. Frankly, that doesn't even need a tray, actually, when I do it. No, don't, no, stop. Okay, you, come off. Oh my god. What? Oh, stop. No. Okay, that was dumb. Switch these. Grab, I swear to God. Put that one there. Whole bunch of rubber. Turn it all into rubber. As much as you can. That can go there. And the other one is carbon
I
compound.
thought Abe you were good at this. I like how all the stuff is placed in the exact same shape.
It's only mostly the same shape, right? They're all slightly different. They're all like variations.
Why the fuck is there 5 people here, Aid?
Because I'm being an entertaining streamer who's good at the game, and you can't say otherwise. Or else. I didn't think this through. What? That's fine. And this stuff I'm just gonna turn into... This next rubber I'm just gonna... organic, I'm just gonna turn entirely into something else. The organic I'm gonna turn into compound and combine it with the carbon. Sorry, carbon, turn combine with compound.
Dear Grass, you need not lie to oneself. I have no idea what Grassman is doing. It unironically looks like he's cooking up crystal meth.
Real ironic, isn't it?
I still want to throw like a small rock into the spinner.
I wonder what this'll do. Oh no! It's gonna launch Mach 5 in the opposite direction, or back at you, to better teach you your lesson. That's the way the cruel universe would work, let's be honest.
Yo.
Maybe I don't burn all of this. I'll keep some of the organic. Spin this. Let's make more compound as well. We're already half out of soil again.
Don't know if that's the original Rian or a new Rian.
Ryan here? Ryan, yo! All the people have come back to watch Grass and his amazingness at the space game, where he definitely didn't fuck something up like 2 minutes ago. Plastic? What do I need? Do I have rubber on me? I don't.
Yo, I'm on a new axe.
Rubber, plastic. I think we can connect 4 of these, if I'm not mistaken. I'll make at least 3. I'll make another medium rover after this. Plastic, plastic, rubber. We're gonna have a lot of extra plastic and rubber by the end of this. Let's go get more research stuff. I'll pull up a few more from down there while we're waiting for the rovers to go. What do we need on the rovers? We're gonna need, like, batteries and power.
What happened to the old one?
It's on the other planet, remember? And this is a bigger one, too. Down below... This is gonna be more annoying to bring up, but there was a bunch of research...
I'm on a new device and I cannot access the old one since it's in the repair shop.
Oh, you weren't talking to me.
Welcome back, Ryan. This is me, Ken. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of old faces come back. I think YouTube might be doing one of the weird things where it, like, temporarily saw more people here and thinks I'm more popular than I was.
We decided to just leave it both because having the same account wasn't exactly practical.
Wait.
You haven't changed. And that.
Are you two the brothers? Is that... Huh?
Wait a damn minute.
Have we met them both?
Yes.
Yo! Finally! I know who I won't know who I'm talking about anyway. I'm gonna think you're all Ken. But hypothetically, I know who I'm talking to.
Dear Lord Grass, ye a lot of times think I was Abe talking to you when I was indeed talking to someone else, but I go along with it. Different last name, but sure. Yes, Grass, we met them both before.
Well, I know we met them both. We didn't know who was who ever, because it was always the same account. What am I gonna do with the satellite? Let me take a bit of that out, and then...
It was in a Battle Cat stream.
Was it Battle Cats? Wait, have we met them both separately before, you're saying? I know, what was that game's name? Red something? The, like, artillery base design game or something. That's where I remember Ryan from. That's what I know Orion as.
Redcon.
Redcon, there you go.
What game are you playing? Redcom.
Redcom. This is Astroneer. It's a space exploration building type game. Think like colonization.
The game where the entire game was like a paid DLC?
Yeah, basically. I mean, the game was supposed to be like a paid game. It was a demo we were playing. I guess this also really isn't really like colonization.
And you could only play a bit.
We're colonizing planets, but a key feature of like 20th century colonization was like the, you know, atrocities against the people. I did like murder the mountain, but you know, that's not alive, so it doesn't count.
Tis the other brother perhaps named Adam?
What? I think I can only have 3, right? I can't...
Correct. I'm just on my phone.
Do we have to build another one of these to actually test it? Hang on, let me... Pausing doesn't do anything. Let me look up how many medium rovers you can connect.
He's coming from his ePads account.
My most recent search result is how to spell biter. I've named my sword Ankle Biter because it's the one I'm using for the XP farm. If I just search how many medium rovers can be connected. Yeah, Astroneer is the first one to pop up. Up to 4, okay. Yes, we can make one more.
Tis spelled fighter. Hello.
Biter. I know, but see, if I had been... Hey, Adam, we're getting all the people in here. If I had been left to my own devices to spell it, I would have spelled it bitter, and then it would have been ankle bitter, which is much less impactful.
Me again.
You again? Oh, right. Adam's like is Adam just another account of these? I don't honestly remember what happened here. Oh, jeez. Is Adam just another account of one of the previous two? I don't... Who knows what the dynamic is here? I can't be bothered to remember. This isn't going to appear on the ID
Dear
exam.
Lord Grass, Adam used the Labab account.
Okay, thanks. Understood. Like, my brain has room for very limited information.
Charges like a wet fart, so I mainly use my phone. Yes.
And I'm currently using it to do calculus. I've been learning calculus. Have I even talked about this? I've been learning how to, what is it? You find a tangent line of a curve. What's this called? Derivative. I've been learning the derivative. The derivative is you take an equation for a curve, and then you do a certain thing to it that gives you an equation that when you put in x will give you a line. You still... no. I'm no longer streaming PlayStation out of a basement like I was when we were playing Hollow Knight. I'm now streaming out of my own room. There we go, that's 3. And that's 4, okay. These can no longer connect to each other. So we've got...
You do not speak with those disgusting words.
What words? I don't know who you're talking to.
The one you call math. Bro tweaking.
I don't know, it's having some problems. I'm sure it's fine. If it explodes, then we can reconsider if it's fine. We need a seat. I probably should just use the medium seat, because there's no point in, like, throwing a large seat on there. I also think a medium seat...
Remember when he did math streams? It looks like the things are mating.
That's a good point, Ken. We should do math streams again.
I shall not have this map in my life.
Thanks for reminding me to do that, Ken. I don't have aluminum. I can't actually... I'm gonna steal one of these. Okay, stick that in the front. The seat goes there. What are we going out for? Research mainly? I think we're mainly leaving for research, so I don't see any reason to, like, put anything on the rover. I'm not, like, forgetting something super obvious we need to bring with us, right? Maybe a couple batteries.
I shall now scream no in the top of my lungs due to me realizing there is a math stream. On Discord I do believe I have CT as a friend. NOO.
I do believe I have CT as a friend on Discord. No! Hang on, let me put the organics on here so they don't burn, because I might want to keep them yet. I'm going to take this. And I'll stick, like, the batteries on it, but also anything else will be fine. There's no point in just sticking 2 batteries there. We may as well put them on this and then stick the whole thing on. Yeah, those are good spots, batteries. Okay. This is probably fine now. Okay, that's the go button. So there's a couple main things we're looking for. We're looking
Why the hell am I talking in Shakespeare? Skia is all I'll say.
We are looking for black boxes, boomaloons, which are that explosive plant that looks like a balloon, and any sort of research.
Sika.
As well as any useful stuff in general. Do we have a beacon on the base?
The toad effect is sadly real.
We do. I'm probably gonna get lost anyway. We'll try to not wander too far. Ooh, power. I don't know if I can do power. Does it want its internal battery refilled? No, it's power output.
Grass, there's a blue box. Sika on these balls.
The blue ones aren't actually that useful. We don't really need them. I don't know if I can... I mean, we'll see. Does this have enough power output? Yes, yes it does.
9 months ago was the math stream.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I don't know what this is. I don't believe it's deadly, though.
I don't believe you even though I do.
Oh, there's a boomaloo
CT isn't
in the
talking.
ground.
I mean I streams he just pops in for a minute then disappears.
Grab a small wind turbine. I also stick this on the thing so we can get more battery recharging.
I sounded high.
A lot of hematite around here. Just random holes in the ground everywhere.
That's because you are.
Ooh, roasted. Go, come on, Robert. I believe in you.
Yeah, but what is he supposed to talk about? The game? Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
I have faith.
Damn. Remember I am still a child.
It worked. Pull. I'm pulling as hard as I can. Come on. It's like when you're stuck in the mud. You just gotta rev the tires and dig yourself in deeper.
Yes, finally a challenge.
Come on.
I love black men.
Got it. Just like I said. I don't know if I can actually... The medium rover might be enough. Don't fall too
Good
fast.
for you.
Might be enough to go charge warping stations. I gotta remember where approximately I came from, or we will just get completely lost. That's another boomaloon in the middle of the hematite. Also blocking our path, which is...
That wasn't harder than Vietnam.
Problem, there's another one too. There's a lot of these around. The problem is gonna be that we can't get over there. So I can't actually bring my thing that way without, like, drills and stuff. Here's another thing for research.
I still like the wind turbine at the front stabbing whatever we run into.
Trevor, you're a research scientist. What is this for? Let's take a look. Gain 100,000 bytes across all games. That's on this account. I have played more Astro... I already have that on my other account, but... How do I... Okay, hang on. Genius idea.
It sounds like it runs on a razor blade. CT.
Incredible.
How effective is a wind turbine with 120 liters of blood on it?
Jesus Christ. Survive murder of my enemies, CT, right? Hear me out. What is the... How much resistance
Why
does...
so specific, Ken?
How much resistance does covering something in blood add? Yo, physics idea right there. How much less effective is a wind turbine covered in blood?
Wouldn't want to be watched. Quite useful, I can say from experience.
What is this? We found, like, the warm area.
CT, what's up with your profile?
That's gonna be too far, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna be way too far.
What about it?
Is this an internal battery one? Yeah, this one's a battery one, so this one I can actually just...
Furry. It's different.
This one's actually easier. This one is just, you take this, you stick it here,
He's talking about it being a furry.
and you leave it. I will come back afterwards to get that. I think these are just plants. Are there any research things in the warm zone?
That's because I am.
This might also be a bad
He
one.
was called a furry, so if you can't beat them, join them.
This is interesting. So this one is an old giant wind turbine. Here's a working
Retarded.
small one. That's a battery. I don't know what this is. I think it's a shelter of some sort. Or was at one point. This, I think, is also a medium, like, sized wind turbine. I've never used one of those before, but it looks like what it would be. I see some stuff over there, too. That needs ammonia, so I don't have that. Is that a research item? It is. What do we have here? It's a... Oh, solid fuel jump jet. I'm not going to use that immediately. But I will hold on
Grass,
to
this
it.
game is just Subnautica without life, so it sucks.
Again, not every game is just another game, but not. Start gathering these items.
Meth. It's the kid version of Subnautica.
Yeah, we can cook drugs here. You can't do that in Subnautica. Minecraft shouldn't be a kid's game because you can cook drugs in it. There's a bunch of potions. We're going to teach our children to ingest things they made after brewing. That's highly dangerous. Is this even close, or should I just, like, back into it? Yeah, that's close. I'm just going to wait. I have a second one. I'm just going to stick this on the thing, too.
This game is Subnautica if it didn't have Analyph and if you weren't underwater and if Subnautica was called Astroneer.
Astroneer. I like that. Astroneer sounds like it could be a good game. That's different enough from Astroneer. You could take that title and make a game out of that. I like that name, Astroneer. Okay, this is a battery one. I'll take the whole thing. I'm gonna take these and just plug them in while I hook up the rest of this, while I load up the rest of the stuff. Then I'll come back for this one. I like Astroneer. That sounds like it'd be a fun game.
Do you listen to Spotify?
I used to, but I don't really have access to the account anymore. Don't tell anyone it wasn't my account.
It could be City Skylines but in Greek times. Also, are you ever going to play Plants vs. Zombie? You did some episodes on it but never did complete the game. Skipping the rest.
What?
Why not? Why did you lose access to it?
Well, we switched phones, I just don't... I would literally have to sign in, reinstall and sign into the account if I actually wanted, but I'm too lazy for that. What do you mean I never beat... What do you mean I never... Hang on. Labib, you gotta elaborate there. What do you mean I played some but never beat it? What do you mean by that? And then if you mean, the most common sense of I just never beat
Adam, are you talking about the anniversary playthrough?
If that's what you mean, just to be clear, right? Scroll back to the beginning of the channel.
Yes.
Yeah, scroll back to the beginning of the channel and just look at the first year of content. Okay? You're gonna be surprised, and if you're a fan of Plants vs. Zombies, pleasantly so. I'm not gonna have room for the other piece of technology. That could be an issue. Whatever the research is we're gonna get from this thing, we're not gonna have room for it.
The scrolling back would take so long.
You can sort by oldest, surely. Is this not a thing you can do?
Just search up Grassman PVZ or something.
That would also work. Yeah, go scroll back on my channel for 3 years and see what you find. That itself feels wrong. How old is my oldest video? Has it been 4 years? I don't think it's quite... No, it's not been 4 years. It's been 3.5. It's been more than 3.5. Oh, God.
Yeah, you can just set the videos from oldest first.
What was the first video I did?
What would happen if I said 9 swear words and 2 slurs?
Dear God. That would not end well for you.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. We'll deport you to Minecraft. And you don't want to mess with their chat report system, okay? It's horrible. The things they've done, despicable, even.
Grass, I've asked you this a million times before, but are you going to play Battle Cats or is it too much of an annoyance to get back?
I only played so much of that game anyway. I just wasn't really interested in playing through the rest of it. I don't even know if anyone took... I never looked if anyone took the account. I have no idea. I just didn't want to I can't even hold everything. I only play so much of a game and just... I've played Battle Cats and a lot of games like it before, right? It's a good game for its style. There's games like it I've played before. I don't know what good examples are. There's that really old one where you're evolving through the ages, and I played that several times even. Probably more so than Battle Cats.
Battle Cat sucked anyway.
I like those kinds of games, but only to a degree, right? At some point there's a limit of it. And Battle Cats is also just weird. Battle Cats is bordering on inappropriate.
The game is 100 hours old just to complete. Age of War.
Age of War sounds right. That sounds correct. I'm not sure, but that sounds like one. But Age of War was a good game.
Battle Cats is way too fucking long and grindy.
100 hours is a lot. That's quite a bit. Yeah, we just can't take that research thing, can we? Is there some clever workaround, or do I have to, like, abandon the wind thing? Also, where's home? Oh, I definitely thought this through.
I do agree that Battle Cats is close to not being appropriate for kids.
I'll leave that there. Yeah, imagine what YouTube would say if they found out. Well, YouTube's actually advertised Battle Cats repeatedly. That being said,
They do say it sells. Damn.
That's a boomerang, stay away from that. That being said...
As someone who played, I have 3 evolutions made for the first chapter of the second saga, and oh my god, the boss is just too annoying. Grass YouTube also has those ads.
Yeah, that's, to be fair... And then YouTube would probably, let's be honest, demonetize it anyway for violating their policies. Look at those, there's more of them there. Okay, the boomaloons are all over the place. We don't have to, like, look for one specifically. I'm gonna have to actually, like, ramp up
I'm
that.
at Uncanny Legends in Battle Cats. YouTube doesn't care as long as they are getting money.
But they still demonetize stuff, right?
CT, to be fair, Grassman himself isn't very family friendly, quite the opposite.
I'm not unfamily friendly. Like, I swear a bit, but that's it. Like, swearing is not it shouldn't be, at least, a disqualifier for family friendly. Right? It should be, like, family limited.
Sheltering.
Many children are watching worse things on the internet than, oh my god, the streamer man, he swore.
I hate family and being friendly.
Oh no. Well, it was nice while we had the rover. I don't know where I am relative to anything else.
We do stuff that isn't, like, family friendly.
We talk about some things
Top 10 streamers WHO swore. I'm probably the child that's watching worst things.
No, like, I mean, like, 5-year-olds. Have you seen, I think we talked about this before, like, yesterday. The things that students who are now going into, like, the first grades, right? Like, current first graders and kindergartners are... What am I stuck on? Okay. Current, like, first graders and kindergartners are watching, like, really inappropriate stuff. Like, there was a dance teacher on YouTube who was talking about her students, instead of wanting to do ballet, wanting to turn on, like, swear-filled rap and twerk as, like, a kindergarten dance class. Right? This is the state of, at least in the US, child's education. This is how children are growing up down there, right?
If you think that's bad, you do not want to see my search history. We have literally looked up Rule 3-4 on stream multiple times.
Okay, well, you don't have... Well... Not... Okay, no, hold on.
Lead poisoning hit hard.
Lead poisoning was the previous generations, to be clear. Lead poisoning is way down for the new generations. I think it might be causing genetic issues or something, which could certainly be a thing, but yeah. Something is wrong. To be clear, we have not looked up that on stream. I have looked that up...
CT, you don't have to mention the full name in front of them.
I have looked that up while streaming. I did not look it up on stream, to be clear.
Porn.
No.
Some children are searching up some shit like Rule 3-4 cameraman.
Yeah, the way some
Like
children
us.
are currently being educated is, like, frighteningly badly.
Rian, please don't say that word.
Just... I don't know what
It's
this
Adam.
is. 1,000? So this is like 7,000. So this is like 15... 30...
Yes, you too.
This is probably like 40 to 50,000 of research there. So I'm gonna get like over 50,000 research easily. Yes, you too. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be saying this word either. Ken, feel free to ban me if I break these rules too. I need to be held to the same standard.
Adam left.
Okay, there's zinc. The zinc is gonna stay, but the tungsten's gonna come. Let's start moving this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably fine. How's this going? It's completely dry, even though there is still stuff there.
I just generally don't watch this type of content anymore.
4 out of 32. Yeah, I mean, people move away from different kinds of stuff.
Yeah, Grass, you probably should just do on you and us.
Do innuendos. Ah, yes, of course. Everyone's got to poke the bear once in a while.
Innuendos, you mean? Not say the word, that'll just make them search it up. The two enough for me. Some people don't know how to spell.
Okay, well, we've got a big tractor now.
Pretty sure that wasn't the reason, but all right.
We still don't actually have a black box. We didn't find any of those. We're gonna have to look for more. I could have sworn we found one.
It sucks so much that TTS doesn't scream.
$7:30. It's been an hour and a half. I would like to get the hematite and stuff and get out. How is the laterite? Let's go check on the laterite one. We got one going for titanite. We should get one.
You know what else sucks?
We should get one going for hematite, and then we can get ready to go. I'd like to auto-extract a full container of each, and then we'll go after that. We should have enough laterite out of what this has been harvesting. I will need to go actually back up for another container. Is this full? Oh my god. It's full and the deposit's not even close to dry. I can't turn it off. I need to move it though. Oh, do I have to move it all the way up?
I don't want to know.
I regret this decision. Take that. Let's bring the laterite up and smelt it down. We're gonna have to bring that all the way up the stairs, and there's no easy way to do it this time. Well, who's ready for a 5-minute walk out of the core of the planet? Not the core, just we're literally one level down, but it's going to take that long.
Grassman, are you going to stream tomorrow?
Today's Saturday? No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be working all day tomorrow. Leave glass? Yes.
Grass, talk about something other than the game. I know that's the stream, but still.
It's like the point of the stream is to play the game. Well, give me a subject. What do you want me to talk about then? If you want me to talk about something else, you gotta prompt me, right? We've been talking about things.
When are you going to play an interesting game?
We've been playing interesting games. This game is fun. We've been playing Stardew. We've been playing Power Washer Simulator, that's fun.
That's a good question.
I've been playing Power Washer Simulator, that game's been very fun. I guess you technically said interesting and not fun, but...
Grass, it may be fun to play, but a game fun to watch is hard.
That's true. What's a game you think would be fun to watch?
That's weird game.
Yeah, that's...
A certain thing I really don't want to say is under investigation from Russia for the damage it's doing to kids.
That can't be good.
A fun NY game.
NY? What does that mean? Actually, never mind. Don't worry. A funny... Oh, a funny...
Funny.
If it's under investigation in Russia, that does not bode well. Yeah, this will slowly start getting smelted. I need a second one of these, don't I? Carbon, have compound, plastic, glass. We're gonna make one more of those containers, and then we're gonna bring the auto extractor up here and get it on the hematite. Yeah, that's gonna take a while anyway. So let me
I
go get
like the North Korean being the villains, to be honest. Well guys, I have more interesting things to do, so I'll leave the stream. I don't know.
Fair enough.
CT, I feel like I've constantly stayed the same. Go to one Redcon stream and tell me there's a difference. I mean, yeah, demographically maybe.
Okay.
Byrian.
Moving this thing will be the next 5 minutes. So you guys said something that's fun to watch. Well, have you considered something that's not fun to watch? Or do? See, that's the thing, right? I've been playing games that are fun to play and maybe fun to watch. I think it's time for a new era in the Grassman channel. Games that are not fun to play and not fun to watch. Oh, this actually won't be that bad. Because I can lock it into the ground. No. Maybe? Yeah, I can lock it into the ground and it won't fall through the ground, through the world. So it's not actually that bad then. It'd be worse with the box, because the box would then clip to the terrain and like glitch upwards.
Grass.
Here,
also, these are games that are fun to play for you and you like boring slow games.
But we can play like a faster game. Like we can go play some Deep Rock. You want to play Deep Rock Galactic? I considered actually playing that today. You want to play Deep Rock? We can do that. Have we played any Deep Rock Galactic on this PlayStation? We might not have played any Deep Rock with voice.
Is it too late?
We shouldn't like switch games middle of stream. Yeah, and we'd only have like an hour anyway, so it would be too late.
Isn't this Deep Rock?
Actually, no. I know this is surprising to hear, but Astroneer is not in fact Deep Rock. We could play some Deep Rock. That is a fun game that would actually be like, that would be, it'd be, I don't know if it'd be exciting, but it'd be faster paced. And, I mean, that kind of correlates with excitement.
This is just Deep Rock Galactic without life.
It's just Deep Rock Galactic without like the fun. It's Deep Rock, but there's no glyphids. Don't fall off the edge. I'm not even in the right place. How is
No
this still...
drinking.
I keep moving it by like the smallest amount. It'll just mean a little bit more it can go after. No beer, yeah, that's true. What is Deep Rock without the beer? There's no point. Woe is me. Why are there 2 batteries in the backpack? Oh, I just found a bunch of those in the trip, didn't I? I gotta put those down. Here it is. We gotta go bring the other platform. This one might actually be worse, because we're not gonna be able to put this thing down easily. This might actually be what takes a long time. Because we have to bring the whole platform and the wind turbines.
Why even make a game if you're not gonna add beer?
I mean, this thing kind of clips into the ground. I don't know how this one's gonna be. It's just a hole.
It's a kid's game is just an excuse.
What? You know, maybe it will be fine. I mean, you can say that about most reasons for things, right? You can just say any reason is an excuse. But that doesn't mean it's like again, right?
CT, something that is worrying is that the leader of North Korea went to Russia most likely for trading or other matters, as it is known Russie.
Did I like lose a tether? What? Yeah, I did.
Russie.
Game, please.
NGL, I completely forgot about the war since it's been going on for a long time now.
How do you forget about a war? 2023 has actually been really, really bad.
I don't
for,
know,
like,
that
global
war is
conflict.
kinda boring. It'll be more fun if the world superpowers were more involved.
No, that'd be very, very bad. 2023 has been a really bad year for, like, global war.
Hashtag World War III.
See, I see that coming, absolutely. Like, even the ones you didn't hear, I have to go for oxygen, I'm gonna stop and talk about this. There are a lot of ones you didn't hear about, right? Like, raise your hand or, like, say something in chat about, like, say yes in chat if you heard about the war in Tigray. Who here knows what the war in Tigray is? Without looking it up. I'm here in total silence. So the war in Tigray...
I'll just raise my hand if I know.
So the war in Tigray was in Ethiopia, and it was like one of
I
the
don't
most...
pay attention to news. 3.
Well, that was the thing. It wasn't on the news. This wasn't on the news. But yet, it was the, like, I believe it was the most deadly war of 2023. It was more deadly than Ukraine. It was more deadly... You remember when Azerbaijan invaded... What's the place called? Artsakh. There's another name for it, too. I remember one of the names is Artsakh. I don't remember what the other name is. So, Azerbaijan invaded Artsakh. Israel's invaded Palestine. The war in Ukraine is continuing. And the war in Tigray was, like, one of the most deadly wars, like, this decade, not century, this decade? Maybe it is the most deadly this decade. I don't quite remember.
Maybe the war wasn't cool enough.
Like, Tigray has been one of the worst ones, and Ukraine per year has also been one of the worst ones. Like, Ukraine has already killed as many as died in Vietnam, and today we have better medical technology, remember? And Vietnam was over 20 years. This is over 2. So Ukraine is like 10 times as deadly with better medical technology.
CT, I am going to continue what I was going to say. Russia may be getting help from North Korea because of all of NATO supporting Ukraine.
Russia has very few places to get help for. They are getting supplies from North Korea and Iran, and they might be from China, but China has kind of wanted to stay uninvolved, at least publicly. at least internationally, publicly, they've wanted to stay uninvolved because they don't actually fully support the war in Ukraine. So it's caused a slight issue between China and... It's also caused an issue because, like, it's united NATO, which is bad for China. Because if China starts causing issues in the Pacific, and America gets involved, and then China attacks America, there are possible issues of now NATO's united and possibly going for China. Realistically, the World War III scenario is more of a...
WW3 is so close I can feel it.
Oh, it's absolutely... It's over the horizon, and I know it, and I've been calling it for at least several years now. I've been basically calling for World War III since Trump. It was, like... And to be fair, back then, I did not know enough to be sure of it. That was me being stupid. Really, it's been the last few months. Since, like, the escalating conflicts in Ethiopia and Palestine are really when I was like, that's now I'm certain. That's been the point of, like, certainty, as well as the escalating things in the...
And yet we got political and should never a grass stream without it.
Has to be.
Yet I was also hoping for it for a long time.
No. Stop. Not hoping, expecting. You don't hope for a thunderstorm,
Also
usually,
in Jordan,
but you
the
call
war with
for a
Israel and
thunderstorm.
Palestine is quite controversial. In fact, President Joe Biden was going to have a meeting in Amman, Jordan.
But it didn't happen. Yeah. Yeah, it was... Like, the October 7th attack really came out of nowhere, but then, like, Israel's response has been even more out of nowhere.
Jordan. Like the shoes.
There's a country named Jordan. It's to the east of Israel. Like, the October 7th attack was a complete surprise.
Well, if it is or if it's not isn't public.
But then, like, Israel's reaction has been fucking insane. Like, when Canada was invaded by America in 1812, our reaction wasn't to genocide the Americans, right? And, of course, like, that's not... Israel and Palestine aren't going to be...
I was going home and saw hundreds of protesters and cops.
Sorry?
That was a month or two ago, though.
You in Jordan? Jeez. That must be, like, frightening to have it so close. Like, I think Jordan is not one of the countries that's, like, at risk of war, but, like, Syria, Yemen, and Iran.
I live in Jordan.
Yeah. Like, there has been, like, serious considerations of a Middle Eastern war on top of all this.
To be specific.
Like, I think Jordan has been trying to stay out of it, but, like, Syria
Jordan just does stuff.
Jordan has been fairly peaceful in the region, but, like, you're surrounded by, like Israel, Syria, Iraq, if I'm not mistaken, and Iran just on the other side. Like...
Oh yeah, doxing yourself before anyone can.
And, like, especially with the strikes Iran and Pakistan are trading now. Like, that has been especially concerning when... Iran's strikes were weird, Palestine's strike backs were, like, deeply concerning.
I forget how boring politics is.
Is this about to be World War III? It's not politics, it's geopolitics. Remember, politics is the study of, like, political systems and how you decide your leaders. Geopolitics is the study of, basically, wars and diplomacy. I don't really love politics. It's a bunch of people being stupid and... It's a bunch of, like, playing on the weak public psychology.
Jordan is in a bad spot right now. War is probably possible for Jordan.
Yeah. Jordan, I feel, is the most likely country in that entire region to stay out of it. They've had a pretty good track record, to my knowledge, of staying out of that stuff.
There's someone who's not talking in chat since it says that there's 5 people.
It might still be counting me. Sometimes it does that. YouTube is very weird with how it counts people. Sometimes people just like to listen to, right? We call them lurkers, right? They just like to be in the background. They, like, somewhat watch the game, listen. They don't engage with chat necessarily. Maybe they don't want to get engaged with the politics, because that can often... I mean, you're not engaged at all, but still. It's just nice to listen and watch the streamer play the game sometimes. We should go check on our Titanite, because we need to be moving that around, or it's not actually going to mine anything.
Who the hell calls them lurkers?
Doug?
U.S. China's interest in Taiwan is quite interesting. Might be a war there.
Yeah, so...
Grass, if you are ever feeling down, call 8675309.
What number is that? What is this number? I don't trust you. Okay, so we'll just have to... Is there no air down here? I have air, yeah.
Don't call it.
Hey, Retina.
Please call me instead. Yes, do call it.
I don't trust
Doxing your phone number before I can.
that.
8675309 is better than you can. Love have been into scams lately.
Yeah, I've been like... My recent wake-up call with scam stuff. One of my friends at school, the same guy who's hosting the Minecraft server and is like quite tech-savvy, was trying to like counter-scam scammers.
Retina not love, I legally changed my name. Dead named.
So he was getting like messages from scammers, and he was trying to send them a link to like, I don't understand this thing, because they were trying to like get his Steam account information or something, right? And he's like, I don't understand, what am I supposed to click? And he was gonna send them a link, and if they tapped on it, it would give them his IP, and he'd be able to go find them. Which is like very frightening that that's so easily accessible.
But the world is in shit and the President of the United States is a 300-year-old man.
The last 2 presidents of the United States have been old guys with dementia, okay?
Grabify.
I don't know. There are several ones that can just like steal an IP off a link. And I'm like, oh, okay, links are not as safe as I thought they were. I did not know how dangerous that is. So that has been my recent wake up of like, oh, this is not safe. Do I have pop in here? No. Drank it all. I've got a cup just sitting here that I had pop in earlier.
Honestly, they should just elect Bush at this point. Shice.
We need to bring back Roosevelt. Either one. They were both pretty good.
Greaseman, you are never safe. They already know everything. There's no stopping them.
They're everywhere, Grass. You can't be safe. They're outside your window, Grass. They know.
Nabro, bring back Bill Clinton. People are watching you. Black or white?
They hear every word you say. Black or white what? Pokemon?
That guy looked funny.
I have music from Pokemon White. I've never played either game, so I'm not exactly a good judge. There's still some small amounts of wind keeping us going.
Men. Grass, are you gonna rank all the races?
Oh, what a good idea. That's not gonna get me in any trouble whatsoever.
What do y'all think about the whole Nanonite acquiring Skister thing?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. I think the most likely spots, like, conflict that will happen during World War III, or possibly spark it, right? The most likely ones, Second U.S. Civil War, right? Because that's seeming more and more inevitable at this point. So Second U.S. Civil War. Possible war in the Middle East. Probably not. Possibly started...
Someone already ranked the races if they were in a video game.
What was I gonna say? The Middle East is like a powder keg at the moment. With Israel invading Palestine, that's like reunited a bunch of problems. Iran and Pakistan.
I hope to be a spark.
Iran and Pakistan are like trading fire, and Iran and Saudi Arabia have been fighting a miniature Cold War for 8 years now. So, like, the whole Middle East thing could very easily break out in a large-scale war. Taiwan and China and Russia and Ukraine are the other 2 spots. So, like, Taiwan and China, right? If China invades Taiwan, U.S. probably goes to war with China. That's pretty much immediately. That may as well just be immediate global war, because it's the two biggest superpowers. Essentially, that's global war. Russian attack on NATO is probably also global war, although at that point China might not do it. China might...
WW3 is very close, or another civil war.
There are still options of what it could be. There's something as
emoji
close,
man
but where
bowing,
it breaks out
light
is hard
skin
to know.
tone. Emoji man bowing, dark skin tone.
Like, I think I've already done a race ranking.
Personally, I think Nanonite is gaining a monopoly on nanotechnology. Skister is the biggest weather forecasting company on Earth, having an
even bigger company owning them is insane. Yeah. I think it's run out again. Move it again. Yeah, pick it up, put it down, and then let it get more. There's actually been a lot here. It's just not, like, measuring properly for whatever reason. Very weird.
Would it be as good as the first and sequel, though? What Russia is saying in Fortnite terms of NATO third parties, he's going to full grief next time.
Ah, I see. Yeah, so there are still, like, many places the war could come from.
Oh. I get it.
Yeah. So, if NATO ends up war with Russia...
Why don't they just explain geopolitics in Fortnite?
The one thing would be if NATO ends up in war with Russia, that might actually stop a major World War III, because then you're at war with Russia, right?
Would be more fun.
But that doesn't mean... if China doesn't join, because NATO is combined united against Russia, China could either invade Taiwan, then you have a World War III, or they stay out of it and try to not get involved, at which point maybe it's averted. A Middle Eastern war also doesn't necessarily lead to World War III. U.S. Civil War is really bad, because then China just straight up invades Taiwan. If a U.S. Civil War breaks out, China just goes into Taiwan, because there's nothing stopping them anymore, because the U.S. is busy, right? And who knows, maybe at that point Russia goes into Europe, too. So a U.S.
And
Civil War...
chips or takeys. NATO didn't respond to Russia yet.
Yeah, there's no official war there, but... it depends what China would do if Russia and the NATO end up in war. It depends what NATO at larger would do if U.S. and China end up at war. And the entire thing depends what happens in the U.S. and the Middle East in general. There's also a lot of, like, sporadic violence in Africa every once in a while, as is what usually happens.
I think World War III will start from South Korea and the U.S. sparking a war with the North, in which China and Russia would come to the DPRKs. Into nuclear war.
Aid would start rolling the snowball downhill into nuclear war. Yeah, but South Korea and the U.S. have no reason to spark a war in the North. It would have to be that North Korea did something really stupid, right? It'd have to be like if North Korea attacked South Korea, or possibly if they attacked Japan. I could see that being an issue, right? If North Korea, like, launched a nuke, missed, and then it slammed into Japan, that could be really bad. But then China's not going to go in to defend that, right? If North Korea accidentally nukes Japan, or intentionally nukes Japan, like, China's not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Retina, please kindly shut up.
The U.S. and South Korea have no reason to start anything.
Nuclear war sounds unlikely due to Madden because they can't be that stupid.
That's the thing. Most of them aren't. China's not that dumb. Putin is probably not that dumb, although there's been questions.
What did I do, bro?
I am not concerned. I'm not concerned about China using nukes. I'm concerned about Russia using nukes, though. And I'd be concerned about North Korea doing something stupid with their nukes as well. So I can certainly see North Korea fucking up, and that starting a war. But that's going to cause a minor war. China's not going to go with the war with the U.S. over North Korea nuking Japan, right? China's going to basically give up on it or go in themselves and try and overthrow Kim. If something like that were to happen.
Putin might be dumb, but mad is mad.
That's the thing, though. Putin has nothing else to go for, right? If Putin needs to go down as, like, the guy who stood up to the West, right? Like, if Putin's the guy who started World War III and nuclear war, like, this is an illogical path of thinking, right? But he might consider so be it, as long as I'm remembered as standing up to the West for Russia. Because he's an idiot, right? Like, they don't have to use logic. Mad is mad.
Emoji rainbow flag.
But you can put down mad with logic. It's bad
Emoji
logic.
rainbow flag. Emoji rainbow flag. Emoji pinching hand.
What does that mean?
Here is how I think it would start. If North Korea supports Russia, NATO will help, which will cause Russia to start attacking the people in a war. Rian, please don't use so much emojis.
In which the Middle East is occupied by a war. Don't quite understand what you said, but it does make some sense. Ultimately, the North Korea-Iran thing, as the North Korea-Iran thing supporting Russia, is not actually as big of a factor. The only time it matters is if both Iran, if there's a larger Middle Eastern war, and NATO ends up at war with Russia. Because then, NATO, actually, if the Middle Eastern war would affect Russia in general, because Iran is supplying Russia a bunch.
And also I'm Adam.
A bunch of fighting in the Middle East could cause NATO, or specifically the US, to get reason to bomb Iranian production facilities. To bomb Iranian production facilities, which could actually hurt Russia. And if both are at war, obviously, again, you'd want to hit the production facilities to hurt Russia further.
Basically, Russia fights Ukraine and NATO while Middle East is having a war with Israel and Iraq.
Iraq. Iraq will probably end up in there, but Iran is the main one. Iran fundamentally wants to destroy...
Retina.
Wants to destroy Israel and Saudi Arabia. But Iraq isn't as involved.
There's only Rian though. Rian. Lebab is another guy? Labab is Rian.
Labab is Ryan. Who's Retina?
Jesus, you guys. No, remember Ken, I said in the Amigas stream that this was my phone account. Such a person does not exist on my YouTube client. Retina was Lub. In Lub Grass, know who that is?
Okay, Retina is Lub.
I renamed myself.
But is Lub right? Wait, is Lub the same as Lab? Or is Lab and Lub different guys? Ryan said Lab is Ryan. So are Lab and Ryan the same one? And are...
No.
Who's Lub?
Who Lab? Rian, I don't remember that well.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
Lub is Retina.
Lub. Who is Lub? There is no Lub, right?
My brother is lying.
Wait, it's okay.
I am Adam.
Wait, Jesus Christ, you guys. Okay.
Don't you remember Lub? Currently Rian is using Lab account, Adam is using Rian's account. Lub just changed their name. No. Lub was an unrelated guy.
Okay, so there's no Lub
in the old streams when you streamed Terraria on mobile. No, the opposite, Ken.
Jesus. Oh my... Guys, who the fuck is who? How is this so hard? Raise your hand if you are a unique person.
Rian is Rian and Labab is Adam's Ald or my Ald. Jesus. No.
Okay.
Hand pink waving.
CT and Ken.
Emoji raised hand.
CT, Ken, and Retina are their own people.
He's joking me, Adam's choking me.
And then there is a Ryan and a Lab. And Lab is Adam's alt.
I'm raising my hand, but you can't see. No,
okay.
I'm not.
There's Lab, there's Ryan. Who is Adam? Who is Adam?
Bro started a detective board to keep track of people.
So Ryan is actually Adam, but Adam was Lub.
Again.
Okay, Lab is Adam, so Ryan's his own guy. Got it.
You really need it, emoji skull.
I think we
There
figured
is
it
no
out.
Lab. Adam and Ryan are the brothers.
And Adam is Lab. Okay. So there's the three of you, then Adam and Ryan. And Adam is Lab. Got it. I think. Is it full? No. Just no power. We're just gonna be like
Send
waiting
help,
here the rest
Adam's
of the
trying to choke me to death. No.
We're just waiting for the power to finish.
Ken.
Yeah, Ken, you mediate this. I believe in you, Ken. I have batteries on my body. Why don't I?
I
But
have
I could have
3
been doing
accounts,
this whole
2
time.
devices. For the love of... Ryan, call the fucking police, don't stay on stream. Adam is me, Labab is me. Yes, I know.
Yes. Okay. There we go.
And
There.
so is the one with the clock. I'm
Now when
saying
these run
Lab
out, we'll
is
still
not a
have some
real
power.
person.
I don't know who is who anymore. Just it's gonna go much slower with the batteries, but at least we have some power mains. We have to keep moving this though. This is very annoying that it's like so broken here.
No Lab is Rayon and Ryan Isidum.
I don't believe Ryan because everyone else has been saying consistent things. Ryan is the only one who's making no sense.
I'm glad we're out of the geopolitics talk. Before that was super boring.
World War III is really boring. I've been thinking that it's very funny that you can like, because we're in Move to Global War right now is my history unit, so we're looking at like the rise of the fascist Italy or the rise of Nazi Germany. We're looking in Japan now and then how these things led to war and what like the policies were, foreign policy, how they all related to each other. And we're looking at like what were important factors that led to the wars, right? The Second World War, right? Third World War, we were already seeing those factors.
I mean, yeah, probably. I don't see any cool new tech made for war. Average J Station video, drinking the Grassman potion at 3 a.m. Gone wrong, emoji fearful face, emoji
not the
fearful
emojis,
face,
why?
emoji fearful face, emoji skipping the rest. Limit your emoji use, retina.
Yeah, we gotta watch the emojis.
I am a real person, just this is a hand-me-down.
Got it. Like we can see where, like what the causes of the Third World War would be, right? There's a bunch of authoritarianism. There's a bunch of expansionism, right? Russia wants Ukraine for whatever reason. China wants Taiwan. So it's kind of the same stuff. It's expansionism.
When did they start making it say skip the rest?
Only when it's too long. That's always been there. But it only happens in mentions that are too long. It's like expansionism.
The machines are taking over.
What did I
That
just
was
say?
Greece.
Expansionism, authoritarianism, a lot of right-leaning conservative stuff. Europe and America and like a lot of the entire world democratically has been like leaning right in response to all the global crises, mainly caused by the right, because of course, and like the approach of the war and the authoritarians and whatnot. But it's causing a lean right, which is worsening the situation. Of course, climate change is also causing all of its problems, a bunch of problems as well, causing many of the mini wars that are going to like become much worse during the Third World War. Once like different countries start siding with different ones, and there's a bunch of small fights happening in Africa and wherever, it's only going to get worsened by climate change. And of course, climate change, which we were maybe going to be on top of by 2050, is like in face of World War III, going to dive off a cliff as everyone ramps up production, and no one cares about being sustainable anymore unless it's more profitable. But oil and gas and stuff are so important for tanks and things. Climate change is gonna like jump off a fucking cliff.
Grass, I hate humans, but they have to be all trying to avoid another world war. They can't be that stupid.
Are they though? Are they really?
Achulis hiti.
Like, you'd hope they are, but are they really? It seems like everyone's, like, egging on a war, right? Or, like, no one wants a war, maybe, but Putin might want a war, and Xi Jinping seems to want a war. There's a couple of people, and, like, Iran wants a war, right? Like, most people don't want a war. It just so happens that Russia, China, Iran, and a couple others, like Israel, which aren't as big of things, want a war. And, you know, if they want, it's gonna be their choice, right? If they, like, kind of back down and stall, or eventually get replaced, right?
Petition for Grass to play Cats Are Liquid. Anyway, Grass, what are you going to play next Saturday?
Next Saturday? Let me finish my thought first. If everything just
Sunday.
stays status quo, it'll still be, like, fine. I don't stream Sundays. Come in.
If you can think of a reason to not have a war, they should have to. Unless they got a reason to start other world war, there shouldn't be. Oh.
There shouldn't
Say
be.
hi to them for me.
But that's the thing, like, it's not that there's reasons to start a world war, right? Like,
I was gonna say only 30 minutes left, but I just remembered I'm an hour ahead of you.
you know, what time is it? We have an hour. We have about an hour. 50 minutes yet.
For me, it's Sunday.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I guess different time zones. Well, we got a Wednesday stream. I know it might be like Thursday for you, but for me, it's a Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and today's Saturday. So the Wednesday stream is
Guys
probably
in
going to
starting
be...
an uprising against the DPRK. Anyone want to join?
Power Wash or Stardew on Wednesday. Astroneer might be again this time next week, and again, like, Power Wash or Stardew Friday. So it might just be Astroneer again on Saturday. We'll see, though. I might play, like... I might play Rain World at some point, or that might be next week. But we'll see. I'm just waiting for this machine and, like, nothing else.
The
As soon as
dark.
we get this, we're leaving.
Just get a flashlight, man. Play Steam games.
I don't have access to Steam. I have a new laptop now. I've actually been given a new laptop. So we do theoretically have a new laptop. Thing is, like, that would require me to learn all how to do that again, and then it's like, no. That's too much work. I can't be bothered. Also, it's supposed to be, like, school stuff.
Play Wood.
Is it done again?
Or Disaster.
There's more. We could play Roblox.
Play Minecraft.
Minecraft? I still have to figure out how to
With
move the
Baby
world
Cryy.
over.
Finally, you no longer have to use the shitty laptop.
The shitty laptop will still largely be the one that's getting used, though, because the new laptop is gonna be like school important stuff, right? It's not. I'm not gonna ruin it by leaving videos on all overnight. Is this open? Please die. I don't care. Leave. Why does the exit button not work? Excuse me?
Ah well, shitty laptop is here to stay. Are we having a funeral?
Why is Steam trying
Oh.
to open? Okay, well that was weird. I still have the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the United Nations Office on Genocide Prevention, and ZOP Precepts open. What is this?
What got you into streaming? Please don't read it.
Precept 1, always win your battles. I gotta memorize these at some point. That's been a thing I've been meaning to do for years now, like, since 2020, and I just haven't.
Grass, you should play VR games.
I should also figure out, that's hard. 'Cause we have a VR setup on the other PlayStation, but not on this one. So, like, getting, like, Beat Saber or something onto this would be very difficult. Not to mention I don't have room to play up here. So that's not really an option. What got you into streaming? 4 years ago, I would have been watching,
Rian, he wanted to make longer Menduzri videos.
yeah.
Hi.
I was watching, YouTubers like Jacksepticeye and later on, like, RT Game and Doug, although that was way after. That was after I started streaming. But, like, I wanted to make YouTube videos because I played a lot of games anyway, and I felt like this is a good, you know, I didn't know what I wanted to do yet, and so I was like, this is
Another blue R named person. Okay, this is gonna be hard. 2 people with the same profile picture. I am sorry. I think he was inspired by the playing Chrome Dino game for 365 days straight streams, Rian.
No. Originally, I didn't know what I wanted to do, right? I didn't know what I was gonna, like, do as a job or anything when I got older, so I was like, yeah, YouTube streaming, or YouTubing, possibility.
It's your parents' fault for calling you Robin. Oh, I thought you said that.
So I got
Do you
into
love
doing...
cats?
I do like cats, yes. I love them. I have 3. None of whom are in my room right
What
now.
if you lost all your dignity?
Build it back up. So I just got into making YouTube videos, and eventually, like, once I shifted over to streaming,
I have 4 cats.
I started,
Yo guys, in doing an identity theft giveaway, all you have to do is tell me your SSN and you will get 1 entry.
That's, oh god, that... That's good. Well done.
Grass, all you need to do is get monetized and you don't have to go look for a job. Who is called Robin?
It's not
Only
gonna give enough
problem
money.
with TTS, can't tell stories.
That's the problem, I keep getting interrupted. I need, like, a mute button.
Mine's Ma is not Robin.
I mean, hang on, I can... Haha! Can't talk now, suckers. No TTS anymore. Now I can tell my story. Fools! You don't control this chat. Ah! Help! No! I've pulled out your vocal cords, chat. You can't interrupt me now. I can talk all I want. It's just gonna keep going in the background anyway, so... what was I saying? I didn't know what I was going to do, but then later on in grade 11 mainly, I started figuring out what I was going to do. And so in response to that, I started kind of spending less time on YouTube inadvertently. Or doing YouTube. So now we're in a weird spot of like, I know what I'm doing, and I know it's probably not going to be YouTube, so what do I do with it? But I still do enjoy streaming, and I still play a lot of games anyway. So if I'm playing games, you know, I may as well be streaming it. So, it's in a weird position, but this is where we are now. But yeah, I wanted to make longer videos. I'm sad we have been silenced. The woman is gone.
Double job.
Grass, remember the toad voice. You will die, you will pay. Ah!
I'm calling the cops to file a missing person. No, make a Reddit content farm where you read off Reddit stories from completely unconsenting Redditors with satisfying ASMR TikToks in mind.
Minecraft parkour. Those channels are remarkably effective, and I do watch them sometimes myself. I try not to because it, you know, is a mess. I mean, honestly, I kind of think what they do is fine. Because I don't use Reddit, and I'm never going to, right? Or probably... I might. Reddit's the only social media platform I've considered, but I know it's like a kind of
you're a
cesspit,
nerd.
too.
Make meth.
I know Reddit is kind of a cesspit at times, too. But I've seen, like, there are some very specific ones that, like... Apparently some of my teachers are on Reddit, which is weird.
He has betrayed us.
Some of my teachers are on Reddit, which is weird. And they say, like, you have to be in specific Reddit. If it's too general a Reddit, it doesn't work. It has to be a tight-knit community or it's a mess. So I've considered it, but I've never really done it. And I would never be hearing about any of this if not for the people reading it out on YouTube. So, like, I'm kind of thankful for that, because it allows me to actually, like, you know, hear the stories, right? Ooh, we're actually just about full. It stopped.
Grass, why don't you try Brawl Stars?
There we go.
But they don't get permission from those Redditors and they do not give credit to the ops. Reddit content farms are effective, yeah. I find myself getting dragged into some of their videos sometimes.
I mean, yeah, you
Grass
have a point.
make meth make Walter happy.
You have a
God,
point
I
with the
love
lack of permission.
generated low effort stuff.
It's better than that shit.
Rian, he already made multiple Brawl Stars videos.
Played a lot of Brawl Stars.
Damn. CT win.
Probably earned they who smelt it. It is use the smelter to craft every type of refined resource. Have we really? Oh yeah, because lithium isn't refinable.
He
That's the
used
only one
me
we're
for
missing.
like 3 of the videos. Grass, the Reddit content farms are bots. I don't know why I called it artificial intelligence, but they are bots.
Yeah, it's not really AI. Some of it's not even bots. Some of it is just like actual people reading that stuff out. So it does like change somewhat. There's a couple different channels
Hey,
that do it
random
different ways.
question, what do you think about Adolf Hitler? And they have no personality and they have brain-rotting mindless scrolling shit and they are way too overstimulating, unethical.
That's true, Retina. Hitler was racist.
Yeah, but
Thank
they
you.
don't get permission and they don't credit anyone.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, they sometimes, I've seen some crediting. They sometimes credit. Most of them, I don't know about most of them. Some of them don't. And that's problematic. Yeah, I see, yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, I admit that's a problem. I stand in a weird spot where I like that it happens, but I don't necessarily support it. That's a weird opinion to hold. Look, I do not support you doing this, but thank you. Yeah, Hitler was a racist and an idiot. Made some dumb decisions in and
MK
before
is the
war.
least offending one. At least they don't overstimulate, but they don't credit most of the time.
Yeah, I've watched MK and I've watched a lot of the bot ones. I've also watched MK, and I think there's another guy I've seen who reads them.
MOK.
MOK. I think I've seen 2 actual people who read them out. One of whom is definitely MK.
Grass, could you please play Brawl Stars with me and Adam?
How many people can you have in Brawl Stars? It's only 3, right? Too bad you can't have a larger Brawl Stars thing. That'd be fun if I could have, like...
Anyways, back to talking
a
about
bunch of us.
politics. When do you personally think about the conflict with Israel and Palestine? Grass, you can have a full lobby.
Can we have, like, full lobby of, like, 5 of us in there? Well, when do I think about it? I think about
But
it
if
pretty
you
much all
do
the
the new
time.
5v5 when it's on 5.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, we should look into that at some point, because that would be fun. I do kind of want to do that now. Well, I think about it, like, in the mornings, literally the first thing I do every morning, right?
Matt Rose is probably the best because he doesn't care about monetization, he cusses, he credits, and he goes way faster.
I don't know if I've seen that one, but that's nice.
CT, can't you do full lobbies? With like 10 people, I definitely remember that being a thing. And he doesn't overstimulate.
The first thing I do in the morning,
games.
I open YouTube, I look up the TLDR video of the day.
Why does cursing make you a better YouTuber?
It like
What are we
shows
talking about?
it shows some
Reddit
maturity.
thoughts. New Linux users
Hey,
painfully watching as they called a new hired. Ken, you are thinking of friendly games. You don't lose trophies or gain trophies in that. Because
chat's
it
a
shows
clusterfuck.
personality.
I'm glad we're all talking about different things and I'm trying to stay up with every conversation and play Astroneer at the same time. Really useful. I open my like TLDR daily, which is the main
Yeah,
news
but
I like to get.
that's just fun. CT.
I open that every day. Put that in there. Put the other ones in the back.
Currently there's 5v5 wipeout.
So I like pretty much early in the morning think about it, and I think about it a lot when we're in history too. When we end up like talking about how this stuff is. We talk about the like past history stuff, but then we end up talking somewhat about how it's relevant today still, and why it's important.
Grass, become a CPU. I heard they're great at multitasking. Guys, what do you think of God of War Ascension?
Is there a new God of War? I've played part of the God of War that's been out for a while.
Like a summary of most video games probably made me racist. Brawl Stars made me go insane.
Most video games probably made me racist. What?
We really are talking about completely different things.
Yeah, and I have to respond to every single comment. Isn't that fun? I am really just waiting for... Where's the hematite? Oh no, hematite's over here. We're not actually... That was the iron I pulled off. The hematite's not done. Is it full? It's probably full. How's it doing? Ooh, it's not.
6 people on TTS is not a good idea, right, Henry? But
At
Fortnite made me not touch a single blade of
At some
grass.
point, we will have to stick it back as like chat on the side, and we'll have to stop TTS.
I have a life.
Doug's TTS only works because he does like... He has 10,000 viewers, right? But like, you have to pay for TTS. Here, it's literally every message is read out.
This is why posted videos are better than streams. You have more time to respond to people and you can personalize your responses.
That's true, but I can somewhat personalize here. If I really need to stop and tell a story, I can. But I can also somewhat jump around and give answers. They might be half answers, incomplete answers.
How does TTS work? Don't worry, Grass. You won't get more viewers next stream.
We'll get less. I can't breathe here. The TTS is literally just like when streaming on YouTube with PlayStation, it just gives an option to enable TTS. You can just automatically have it on, which is really nice. You can't modify the voice.
TTS works by taking text and converting it to speech.
It's all just automatic, which is really nice, because if I had to set this up, I would not be setting it up. So the fact it's automatic is really nice, and the only reason it's existing. But that is just nice, because it allows us to more easily talk, and I don't miss things as easily. You know, CT is allowed to exist.
Since the last time we played, I may have doubled or tripled my trophies in BS. Like text to speech.
Wait, you're saying text-to-speech is just text in speech? Really? That's impossible. No one could have guessed that. How could you put that on trivia?
I checked and 10k trophies is insane. I have completed the nutlock in BS.
In what? What's BS? You guys gotta tell me what this is again. I don't know what this is.
I have a good idea. Hire a sad intern willing to work for free on anything and have them read things out.
That...
Red Nut, that's me. BS is Brawl Stars.
Okay.
I don't have 10k, I have 17k.
There's no way you have 17,000... Oh, do you mean collectively? Yeah, I can see that. I can see, like, 17k isn't even... That's not even that hard, though, right? That's 17 brawlers and 1,000 trophies. That's not that bad. I've got Barley on, like, I think top... Or I had. This was a while ago. I had Barley on, like, 1,200 trophies.
Play.
And his best is, like, 1,700. Thing is, for Barley, you need, like, a competent melee fighter. Like, for Barley, it only works if you're doing duos, really. Because you need someone... I can just support really well, but if someone jumps at me, I'm dead.
Not right now since I'm here. Oh, okay. Grass, if you ever play Steam games, you should play Necess.
Necess. Let me look this up. May as well look this up while we're
Grass,
here.
you need videos. Why not do a brawl video with all of us?
Hang on one moment.
Yeah,
Why is this referencing things?
I'm hanging.
What? The fuck is happening?
Necess is basically a combination between Terraria, RimWorld, Minecraft and Stardew Valley. And Fortnite. No, Ken.
Okay, sorry. They're talking about the execution. It's coming close. What is this?
Then I don't see why he should play it.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, they were talking about the execution stuff. I had to check that.
Not Fortnite.
Let's go check on this quickly. This is done now. Put it over there.
Ken, my sanity would be very happy if we didn't play Fortnite.
How close is this? I probably will play Fortnite at some point, just for like the joke of it. I would like to do it with other people though. I would
But
like
I
to
heard
play.
Lego Fortnite was good. But Grass,
Lego
why
Fortnite?
don't you play with all of us Brawl Stars?
I'll play Brawl Stars Valley at some point. You gotta give me time.
No, he should play a Powerpuff Girls game.
No, I'm not doing that.
I have funny cat that gets way too up in Showdown. Lego Fortnite is just Minecraft but worst.
I'll play Brawl Stars at some point. I can't
Grass,
deny.
have you really not heard of Lego Fortnite?
No,
Kid CT.
I've not heard of this Lego Fortnite. What is this?
Time to pray I do not get a virus. Please tell me you didn't pay for him. No play Duolingo. Alright. I didn't. Labub, isn't Lego Fortnite free? I mean it can't be as good as Minecraft OFC. And sacrifice your corpse to the owl. All hail the owl.
Why are we sacrificing my corpse? Sorry, I lost the conversation for a minute. How close is this?
Oh, thank
It's almost
God.
there. It's 2 more. I'll come back in a minute. We are just about ready to finally leave, and then we're like properly in the mid game with all the resources. Bar lithium, which we can just order. We'll have all the resources to make the
You're
stuff to
playing
get all the resources.
Duolingo.
Then we can go gather scrap around. I've not actually done. I don't really like Duolingo. You want to hear my problem with Duolingo? I'll tell you about this, right? I like
All
Duolingo
hail the
conceptually.
Duolingo owl.
I don't like that it doesn't properly tell you the reasons behind like grammar. It tells you about how to translate sentences and stuff. It doesn't say it doesn't tell you grammar stuff.
I've played Lego Fortnite and Fortnite, they're actually really good.
I don't like Lego or Fortnite though, is the problem. I like Fortnite conceptually too. I don't like people hopping around with shotguns in Fortnite. I like the longer range shooting in Fortnite, and I'm actually good at it.
You need to go into the tips section, dummy. Fortnite bad was just propaganda.
I'm actually really good with a pistol in Fortnite, believe it or not. Pistol is like my second favorite weapon behind assault rifle. Because both of them are like, pistol's got good long range and good
It
damage.
explains things to you, including grammar.
I will like oftentimes use the pistol as the default over things like a shotgun or a sniper, right? If I don't have an assault rifle, pistol is my default.
I haven't played Fortnite at all.
I am still kind of wanting to play Fortnite with a bunch of you, because I think that'd be fun, right? We can like go into it with like low skill and whatever. Plus, like, I'm actually decent at Fortnite. I've actually like pulled off some pretty good wins, where I've killed like 14 people. I've killed like up to 14 people in a game before. No crazy building or shenanigans or anything like that, but like 14 kills in the game, right? Regardless, is pretty good.
I'm not good at Fortnite. At all.
You don't have to be good. You have to body
Grass,
block me.
my skill will be the lowest. Just you wait.
Again, you don't have to be good. You just have to body block me and let me know where the people are. I can handle the shooting, right? It actually works better when you're a lower skill
cranking
level.
90S is certainly an image.
This is 8,300 bytes. Holy. 45 minutes of research for this item, jeez. When there's worse skilled players playing with you, it brings down the skill level of the lobby.
Join the grass army, recruiting meat shields.
Which means I actually get easier opponents. So if there's like 3 lower people and 1 higher person, I will get easier opponents that I can easily beat. So it will actually give us collectively...
Knowing me, I would definitely get good at movement.
It would give us collectively better chances of winning, because if I play alone, I'm gonna get slaughtered by all the people shotgun hopping, right? Because I'm really good at long range stuff, but I suck at all the close range. So getting worse opponents will mean they don't know how to do close range either. So it gives us a better chance.
Grass.
Otherwise, I'm gonna get murdered with shotguns. And there's just nothing I can do about that, because I can't do that. I'm not great at speed building.
I have been given tools that I should have never been given.
How so?
Knowing me, I'll probably kill Ken the first chance I get.
Shotgun hopping is where you like build a bunch of stuff and then you pull out a shotgun, you hop behind him, and you start jumping around. It's very annoying. It's like, it's the worst thing. But it's just the annoying part where like you're gonna get 1 shot in the head and, you know.
Help me, there's a lasagna in my ass.
There's no strategy, there's no hide, there's no retreat, there's no actual
He should
aiming.
gather up everyone here
Not
into
really
a red
aiming.
versus blue match. First team to 1-0-0 kills wins.
That would be fun if we all just played a match like Brawl Stars or something. Again, I can't play it after stream today. At some point, though. If we want to, like, convene back here in a week, right? Next week, we all come back to the stream and we play Brawl Stars after. Or we stream Brawl Stars, even. We do a Brawl Stars stream where we're all there. We gotta organize this, though. We have a Discord. We can organize this.
We went from politics to Brawl Stars to Fortnite.
This is a good evolution. We're talking about a lot of important, diverse subjects.
If only you had a Discord.
Thanks, Ken.
I like Funny Cat. I got like to rank 2-0 in like 2 days. There is a tool online to convert text to the voice of a game character known as V1. I can now make memes.
Nice.
I've never played Brawl Stars in my life. Downloading RN.
I've never played this game. I don't know what it is.
Fortnite is just
Downloading.
politics if you just think about it.
It's an interesting and probably wrong opinion, but whatever you say, Chief. Do I not have a portable smelter in this game? I think I might not.
Funny Cat is very balanced when he jumps on someone and instantly kills you. There's still lasagna in my ass.
That, what? Huh? What do you mean, still? When was this a thing? That looks so much like iron. Or like aluminum.
Couple minutes ago.
Interesting. Fuck you. Hang on, can I put gases on this? Can I plug... I know it's not gonna like this. Can I plug a gas into this? No, it really doesn't like that. Yeah, it won't let me attach anything onto that, I don't think. We shouldn't need that much argon, and we will come back at some point. So I'm just gonna, like, load a bunch of this on my backpack.
Dude, why can't I say, make a bomb?
Ah, jeez, I wonder why. So I have 7
Now
full
there's a
things.
dinner table in my ass.
Anyway. We've got 7 full things of argon. Less than I'd like, but probably enough, because that's like 35 uses. That's 35 steel. I don't honestly know how I'm going to be using more than that. Like, the big ship... Titanium alloy doesn't even need steel, I don't think. That one needs iron, but not steel. What's the other thing I was going to be making? The extra large rover, probably, right? Aluminum alloy rubber, yeah. Like, we don't actually need steel for all that
Unpopular
much.
opinion, badminton and tennis are literally the same fucking thing.
They're not, but nice try.
They are.
They're not. What do you mean? How did you do... What? How did you do that? Don't... No. 32. Also, we literally don't have enough hematite to even make that much iron, so it doesn't matter.
No, they aren't. It's spelled kinda differently.
No. In tennis, you let the ball hit the ground usually. It's a... Tennis, specifically, right? It's a heavy, massful object that is intended to be forceful. Badminton is more light. Except when you're, like, smashing it. But most of the time...
They fucking are dumbasses.
You're keeping it in the air. One's a game of keep up.
They are. Now there's a tablet in my ass.
You don't need to keep talking about what you have in your ass.
I posted a clip of the balanced cat before his nerf in the Discord.
Balanced. Where's the sun? There it is.
Oh. All sport is just people playing with balls. Damn. Sucks.
Yeah, go through the planet. So that's fine. Not all sports. Badminton is no ball. Curling. Hockey.
What about ultimate frisbee?
Ultimate. There you go.
Some sort of bull. Ice hockey.
You don't need to specify...
That's not a bull.
You don't need to specify
American
that it's ice
football.
hockey. Ice hockey is like the standard. You don't need to specify that it's ice. You should specify it if
Now
it's
there's
street
a
hockey.
football in my ass. A frisbee is just a flattened ball in a different shape.
Hold on. Whoa, whoa.
CT, what do you
hang
think
on.
about Edgar?
There's a difference. Ball or sphere? Right? A ball is hollow. A sphere is not. I think. What are we talking about? A frisbee is a flattened sphere, not a flattened ball.
Testicles. Edgar used to be good but is countered by a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he dies, like, up close fairly often. I've tried using him, but he's not actually that good. I mean, he can do, like, some ambush stuff, but there's even some of the range guys can just, like, kind of kill him before you get the chance. If you miss, you're in trouble. His ambush is the important
Yeah, the
part.
meta isn't helping. Grass is reincarnated Einstein fuckers, all hail Grassman.
Why is there a chip on the ground?
Edgar Allan Poe? Neva is the best.
Which one's Nita? Oh, the bear. I can see why Ken would think that. Yes, I should say believe, technically. Also, that's not accusing you of being wrong, by the way, Ken.
Tell me when you start streaming Brawl Stars. Neva is one of my favorite brawlers NGL.
She is actually good. She is actually, like, probably one of the best ones. Her attack is, like, quite strong, can go around corners nicely, and the bear for finding people is ridiculously useful. Nita is no joke one of the best brawlers.
Grass, have you played Egg Inc?
Egg Inc? No, but I've seen it. It just looks like another clicker, though. Okay, we've got dynamite here. We just have to find
In
more
not going
boxes.
through your whole channel, just tell me. Neva is a he, I think.
I've not, no. You can, like, search Egg Inc. You can, like, go to my channel and search for Egg Inc.
Okay, thanks. I just thought if I started playing with an OK starter character and never switched that I could make her up. I didn't understand how the Poco attack can actually go through walls a very tiny bit at the corner.
Yeah, that's the thing. Pocos can do that, so can Nitas. Nitas can go through corners at times. which is another reason she's so good, because you can hit people in places they can't hit you.
What about color switch?
Want to hear a very funny thing that's like just causing me problems? My brain is very
or
bad.
Arcadium.
My brain is very dumb.
You can switch colors.
Trying to tell a story was a mistake. I'm just not gonna. Can we do story time chat, or are you gonna keep interrupting the teacher? Or can we hold our voices for story time? Jeez, you shut up fast. Holy, everyone wants story time. You don't want me to have to mute you again. Is that what it is? Story time. It's not actually a very good. It's kind of a me stupid story. My brain works very bad, so I kind of my brain like
CT Poco is mid RN Neva is a good main.
My brain assigns people genders like pretty much immediately, and then like has a really hard time of changing that. So there's a bunch of like LGBTQ in general people that I know whose genders I keep fucking up.
What did you assign me?
So, like, I know this person identifies as a they, but I keep calling them a she. So now now subconsciously, whenever I say she, I immediately default to, no, wait, is it they? So now I question myself whenever I say the word she. So, like, I know what they are, I know what they identify as, and I respect that. My brain is just, like, on auto mode, and I'm not thinking about it. And trying to fix that has, like, fucked up gender. What? No events. Oh, we missed the Christmas event. Okay. That's the end of story time. That's all it is.
I just don't give a shit. I call them what I think they are.
But you should call them what they identify as. Like, come on. Like, to assume the first time is fine. But it's actually very funny. Because whenever I end up calling them a she, just like everyone around me knows to correct me.
These, but if I know their gender, I do call them by that.
I do try.
All the people I've met haven't cared about it.
It has led to very funny situations, or a few people specifically, where I'll fuck up and call them a she, and then everyone says they. So I've got like 2 specific friends who will correct me immediately of they. And it's just like this neutral, disappointed voice when they say it, they. And I'm like, guys, fuck. Guys, you have to understand.
Lababai
dumb
don't
brain.
use Poco that much. Oh, like a comedy show.
Yeah, they just keep correcting the comedian. Okay, we need a second chip.
Honestly, I don't care about gender. If they look like a man, I'm going to call them one.
But that's not... No. Like, we have gender-neutral pronouns for a reason if it's really that big of a problem, but come on.
I didn't see who said that, but I'm 100% sure that's Retina. Dang.
It was not Retina, no. Are you just, like, guessing who's saying things now, Ken? What they just said was problematic. Slightly inappropriate. It must have been Retina. Yeah, look at that. 51,000 bytes, like we said. We were guessing around 50, 60,000. It's gonna finish at about 60,000 bytes. We're gonna have we've got XP for the rest of the game. Okay, large shuttle.
Well, it didn't load to me, and Retina is also problematic.
Fair enough. We need the second chip. So we gotta find... Because we can order them once we... Hang on, can I just... If we have a chip here, can I just... Wait, yeah, hang on. We dug to the center of the Earth. That's it. I'm a genius. We dug to the center. We go down and get Astronium, bring that back up, order chips. I'm a genius. We need to get the trade platform. Chip, iron, tungsten. What time is it?
Bro, I'm writing reviews on random Play Store apps that I've never written reviews on. I'm not saying anything.
Oh, I never actually refined the hematite. Oh well. Why does it not default it on?
Oh yes, the movie called something like Going to the Center of the Earth, Eurogenius grass.
All part of the plan. Okay, trade platform. Let's produce some resin.
Grassman I love in a Muslim country, so I don't really deal with gender.
Ah, I see. Oh, right, because you're in Jordan. Yeah, that's a bad excuse, but an excuse nonetheless. Yeah, yeah, I guess given the place, that's actually a good excuse. Okay, fair enough.
Michael Jordan is so mean. I'm in America, can the people I've met don't really care what I call them.
Really? Is this how it is in other places? Is this like just genuinely how it is? Because I feel like the people in my school would be quite surprised to hear that. Like here, it's very much so like very accepting in that
I
term.
don't have a life, so I have no comment.
Fair enough. It always does surprise me to hear like the differences between like how like this kind of stuff is treated in Canada versus like I kind of know how it's treated in the U.S. Like everyone's, or not everyone, but a lot of them are problematic is a good word. But yeah, I guess there are other places where like it's almost just not even discussed because you know Islamic is Muslim and Muslim countries are kind of wrapped up in their own stuff, but also just the religious
Everyone
culture.
knows how shitty the US is, pardon my language.
Your language is justified, Ken, no problem. Okay, I'll put the scrap stuff here. So this thing allows us to trade scrap and astronium for resources. So you see scrap, 1 turns to 2 compound, 2 resin, 2 organic, 2 clay, 2 quartz, 2 graphite, 2 sphalerite, 1-to-1 ammonium, which is actually a really good deal compared to most other things. 1-to-1 laterite.
I just hit the most
aluminum.
goal in Brawl Ball against bots, yes, but still.
1-to-1 malachite. So malachite is the weird one where it's like it's kind of
every new teacher that tries to say my name always gets it wrong the first time, so I have to correct them, but with substitutes I don't even.
Yeah, fair enough. That's what most people seem to do. Because you're only ever interact once, no point. So 1 to 2 for the basics. 1 to 2 for sphalerite. So sphalerite is cheap, mainly probably because it's used in batteries. So it's with the cheap ones. Ammonium's 1-to-1, and laterite is also 1-to-1, and malachite's also kind of unusually cheap. The rest of them, they're like, 3 to 2, 2 to 1, 4 to 1 for different resources. Lithium, obviously, for big batteries, is very important, so it's very expensive. I don't know what that third pink one at the bottom is. I don't know what that does. 3 astronium for an EXO chip. We kind of need to do this because we want those chips pretty badly. 1 for 4 packagers, which is actually a decent
Grass, deal. What do you think about the graphene revolution?
1 to 2 for the solid fuel jump jets. The what? What's the graphene revolution? 3 to 4 for dynamite's also a pretty good deal.
We need silicone.
Same with hydrazine. 8 to 1 for a portable smelting furnace. I might order one of these because I haven't actually found one of those things, but this is actually the portable smelting furnace.
CT are your initials good. Actually CT.
It's really cheap and it's efficient in space. And this we might also order because the gravity gloves.
No, not even close.
So this is mainly what we need. 3 to 1 astronium to EXO chips. So we need to go mine some astronium.
Graphene, the strongest material on Earth. 200 times stronger than steel? Oh. Salamence is a dragon-type Pokemon and is one of the more diversion Pokemon. Where did CT come from then?
Oh shit, that's a big hole. Not very
It's
cool.
short for a cool but tiny name. Stream.
Really uncool. There's just so many fucking holes in the ground. They're not like tiny holes, they're big holes.
He was pretty good at Among Us.
We went to the center of the planet, right? We did that? Yes, here we go.
Why is it not CBTN then?
Dun 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 dun. Oh Jesus Christ, that's too fast. Dun 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 dun.
It's pretty cool that a tiny amount of graphene could be stronger than steel.
That is. I mean, carbon, just because the way it's structured atomically is very interesting in general. Like graphene is like steel, to be clear, already incorporates carbon because of that strengthening structure. Right? So, like, of course a thing made out of just carbon can be made to be stronger. I mean,
Why not make nukes out of it?
Because that's not how that works. It's all about how the atom works.
Because we already have enough.
That's
Retina,
enough.
it's not short for that exact thing I said.
Where is the Astronium? We need to start by getting 3 to get 1 chip, and then we can get one of the auto miners, which will get it much more efficiently.
CT Brawl Stars hates me, I got S, Legend 3. Graskow. Are pretty cool.
Astronium. I don't know where exactly it's going to start spawning. Yeah, this is how walking works. Trick is you don't actually need the ground. It's this cool but tiny trick.
Gross Groovy.
You don't actually need the ground to walk. Okay, there is the Astronium. Which is going to be a very awkward place, given that being the center of the planet, to have to be mining. But, you know, it is what it is.
Where's the gravy?
Carefully now.
Grazer Arizor.
I don't want to break more I need. God, you can hear the echo through this entire giant cave. Look at how existentially horrifying that is. That is the inside of the planet curving away from you, and it's so far you can't.
Looks
even
like
render the
grapes
bottom.
when in your backpack. Jump.
No. Existential terror in that site. This game is very good at that, like showing like some things, like having things be so big at times. Like the mushrooms too do it. Where the mushrooms are so big, it's like you wonder how that's even possible. Just because more of you say it doesn't mean I'm going to do it, to be clear.
Jump.
Oh, now you're yelling it at me. Now I have to really consider it. God, I hope multiple of you don't yell it at me. That would be really unfortunate. I'd probably have to jump then.
Goes Uba works steam p by DRM on always works by stem u by goes works. Jump times 3.
Oh my god.
Jump.
You're right, I can't resist. I gotta jump. Do it a couple more times. Oh my god, feel that jump. Oh my god, yeah. Thanks guys, really need that. Oh, I
Jump,
needed
jump,
that.
jump.
Oh yeah, let me get more jumping. A bit more. Okay.
Jump into the core. Get on the fucking jump train. Jump, go off and jump.
I should not have encouraged this behavior. Look guys, I'm jumping right now, right? This is all the jumping you want. Isn't this fun?
Death has no meaning, it's all about experience.
Like, this is one of those, like, again, existential scenes of, like, that's a giant mushroom. And that does not make me feel happy about my size.
Ken gets it.
Just past 666 messages. It is now 9, so I am about to have to log off. We're gonna get up and do our first trade, and then, like, I'll prepare the materials to make
That's
the
a
digging
bad
thing.
sign.
I want to leave us in a place where I remember what we're
Ride a
doing.
zipline and cut it halfway down from above you with the katana and fall into the abyss.
Again, like this. Remember the old joke guy. Remember our old like meme thing, right? Words have meaning, context, right? Remember the old guys. I bring back the old jokes. Wouldn't that be fun?
That's a pretty nerdy way to die.
What is below here? More death. It's far more noticeable on the way up how long
It's
it takes to get
1-0
out.
for me. Agreed. Not 9.
If it's 10, I've already missed the execution, which would be very unfortunate. They are now telling me to record it and then possibly upload it to YouTube. So maybe you'll get to see
You
the
should do Google crowdsource.
maybe you guys will get to see the execution nonetheless, because
It's 7 for me, but I say that every time someone asks.
they are now actively asking me to record it. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna stream it either way, but there we go.
Grass, you should do Google crowdsource.
What? Huh? Where did... What? Huh?
Okay, I will.
What? Why are my gloves
Google
squares?
crowdsource. Who's doing now?
What? Anyway. Trophy earned Junk Trader. What's this about to say? Junk Trader. Trophy earned. Use the trade platform to exchange scrap for another resource. Yeah, that's not correct. That's not correct. I did not exchange scrap there.
You do a bunch of tasks, something, machine learning, something, improving Google's AI, something.
Let me switch these out. And let's make the thing, and I'll get it printing for next time, so we know where we are. Okay. So it needs
Yes,
rubber,
Grass, let's
DxO
give
chip,
Google more information.
steel, and tungsten carbide. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not.
Why is
promised anything.
everyone silent?
I'll need that, and I'll need a carbon. And then tungsten carbide is just carbon tungsten.
Because I was just about to go to next stream. Basically Google crowdsource in a nutshell. Kurzgesagt can't stop me now.
What? Why is Kurzgesagt stopping you? Okay. EXO chip, tungsten carbide rubber. And here's steel.
See you next Monday.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Monday? What? Oh, wrong one. Of course. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to see my content. Be free to like and subscribe. If I upload I guess you'll just see the video uploaded if we end up recording and uploading the, thing. But
Work
I'm still not
starts
sure.
at Monday normally. Bye.
So Wednesday is probably going to be Stardew or Power Wash, and then Friday will be Stardew or Power Wash, and then Saturday will be Astroneer, or maybe apparently Brawl Stars. I don't know, we'll see. If you guys are interested, communicate this in the Discord. Start talking amongst yourselves in the Discord of like find a time, and we'll do something like that one of the streams. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta go get ready for the execution, and I will see you next time.
No Roblox. When on Monday because I have school until 3.
Yeah, maybe Roblox? We can maybe do Roblox. We'll figure it out. Something.
Amongst.
No. Hope you guys enjoy. Us next time. Bye, guys.